It's Chainsaw Man Tuesday. Not for you guys because manga readers are on a break week, but for us, it's Chainsaw Man Tuesday. We got volume 6 today. Reze, Denji, Shark Fiend, Typhoon Fiend, or Devil.
Boo. Boo.
Get him out of here. This guy sucks.
Tatsu, I know what you are. I just thought about it again. You know, Typhoon, Shark, Fiend, and Sharknado, and Don recently. I know what you are, Tatsu. Taking the page out of Fujimoto's book. I see.
He is just a cultured man, but he loves his references. I'll give him that.
Nah, they're gonna start calling him. They're gonna start saying plagiarism with Tatsu. They're gonna give him a nickname.
I ain't gonna lie, man. He ain't beating them allegations.
Like
he ain't
Kakashi, the copycat ninja, the copycat mangaka. Damn, nah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
should never put that out there.
Oh, yeah. Please don't. The Angel Devil is with Aki teaming up.
The oxymoron himself.
Is a he.
Himself.
I feel like the final form of the Angel Devil is that, anatomically accurate, like 30 eyeballs just circling around.
Think about how ironic that character is, though. Like,
oh, I know.
Looks feminine, looks like a woman, is a man, angel, devil, like everything about that character. I'm gonna look into that with the writing. I'm definitely invested with the Angel Devil. Yeah. Plagiarism devil.
Yikes. Welcome, Pug.
Welcome.
Gav, welcome. Yes, anyone that comes in contact with the Angel Devil gets their life force removed. I think we saw a bit of that in the trailer. There was a line that was kind of concerning, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Poof.
Bye-bye.
I touch you.
Bye-bye.
Look at all those years. Just go away.
In the arms of a devil.
Might need to have an edit for that one day. Whether it's an anime or manga, we gotta do something with an edit whenever the Angel Devil does something crazy.
Oh, shite. But yeah.
In sync.
Good.
This always happens. If you guys are new, this happens all the time. We say the same word, phrase, sentence. It happens. At this point, I wish we could
spooky.
Put a compilation of it. Like, obviously, it's been happening so often. You can make like a 2-hour-long video. I feel like even from the ones that we weren't even aware of, it just kind of slipped by.
I don't know, man. We had a couple of them in one of the Don streams. It threw me for a loop. We both did like a head twist at the same time.
That was
I never
scary.
do a head twist. We're in different time zones, guys. 3 hours apart.
Gachi Akuta. Agile. Why do we both say the same exact word?
I never use that word.
You said nimble. I don't know, dexterity.
Speedy,
anything.
Fast.
Yep. Movie material. Okay. I mean, from what a lot of people have said, it makes sense to put this into a movie, and I'm glad that we're here reacting to this, and obviously we'll be back in the fall reacting to the movie as well. From the trailers that we've seen, man, they look like Mappa really they're doing their damn thing with that, honestly.
I also feel like they took their time with this one.
Yes.
As far as I can tell, unless they're working on 7 other projects that we don't yet know about, it seems like they've eased up a little bit on the production side, which is great. You got to let these animators live their lives. You can't be using them like disposable resources.
Exactly. But country mouse versus city mouse, that was a topic of discussion within the series itself and within everyone here in the chat and us too. That was a really, I like that question a lot. It makes you think some people might have their answers quick, but when you really think about it, it's like, well, I mean, there's advantages and disadvantages for anybody on either side. So,
I mean, there's a quite strong
pros and
discourse
cons.
in political society in the United States in terms of rural versus industrial or like city areas. So it's not exactly 1-to-1, but it's pretty close in terms of there is discrimination from both sides. And as someone who comes from very close to what I would call like a melting pot of a location to where I grew up, so I am just outside of Detroit. I am just outside of Dearborn, Michigan. I am in a I say predominantly, it's not even really like that predominant, but like a white area as well. So I really got a good mix of different ideologies and cultures growing up. And there was discrimination versus the people who seemed ritzier. There was discrimination versus the people that seemed more southern or more, less intelligent. There's prejudice there. And, I'm very thankful I've gotten that wide purview of a life experience. I feel like it's really opened my third eye, so to speak. But, yeah.
Yeah, but Mappa, they definitely learned their lesson. Spoilers, Double BB. I have a spoiler for a panel. I'm just gonna say, praying astronaut. Y'all know what I'm talking about, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
I am also aware of the panel, so he did not spoil me.
And what else? I mean, I just know that Makima's bad news. I literally have no context. It's actually, I'm really happy that I have no context. I just see people say, man, F her, man. That's all I see. So I don't know.
I'm about 90% sure I know what she does in this series, and I am keeping it as vague as possible so that Vante does not get spoiled.
No clue. Even when I keep thinking about it, I'm like, what could she have done?
Sick shit. It is
really
sick stuff.
Damn. The other thing I seen, Statue of Liberty. I saw it that week.
That's pretty iconic.
Don't have context. That's it. I know nothing else. I'm so nothing.
I know quite a bit about the plot. Again, mum's the word because Vante doesn't know, but I'm pretty sure I know roundabout what direction that Fujimoto takes part 2. It's gonna take some getting used to. I'm willing to let him cook because he's done some great things in the past, and especially now with what I think this series is starting to become with this philosophical debate with Reze. So yeah, I'm just excited. I'm a little nervous because I don't know how this particular arc concludes. I just know that from here on out, it's insanity.
I don't know any names of the arcs, nothing. Like,
I do know one name.
Like, I mean, I know this arc now. That's it. I don't know. I have no clue of anything else. Like, besides, obviously, we have to, cross paths with the Gun Devil, but that's literally something that we all know. Aside from that, I know nothing. I don't know what the Gun Devil looks like. I never got spoiled on that.
See, that's surprising. I don't think I know what the Gun Devil looks like either. I don't know if they have been revealed yet, or if that's been,
that'd be crazy.
Not. Yeah, if they haven't been revealed yet, we're talking like the long game played by Tatsu and Dandadan and other manga series we're reading every week, guys. The Fujimoto will be playing the long game.
Right. Well, I have seen a character. I know of another character. No context to that character. I would just say a white-haired character. Mm-hmm. I know nothing. Just how they look. That's it.
Fair.
So, clean, blind.
And then, guys, what we're going to do today, we're going to read through the entirety of Volume 6. We are going to do 2 dual reaction chapters. So we're going to do chapters 44 and 52. So the beginning and the end, which we know we've heard that many times in manga series. The first chapter and the last chapter. And then in between those 2 chapters, Vante and I are going to alternate. So one person will be on camera on mic, while the other one's following along off camera, off mic. And then we'll just kind of talk about the chapters individually before moving on to the next one. But I don't know. You have anything that you expect from this volume? Anything that you want to see? You don't want to see?
We will see what Reze, her powers, or whatever. We'll probably obviously see that probably maybe in this chapter. I mean, the chapter title is called Boom Boom Boom. Based off of the trailer, I seen Boom Boom Boom. So what is she, like a bomb devil or something like that? Or so that's what I'm expecting. Aside from that, nothing else. Dingy shark fiend duo craziness. Yeah.
Lord Chainsaw. It just the voice that I put onto him is so funny. But I'm gonna let you go first, my good sir. Okay. So let me get out of here. Enjoy the first dual reaction chapter.
All right, first dual reaction chapter. You heard what you just said a second ago. This is a nice little thing that we like to do, so you guys can get authentic reactions from both of us reading 2 chapters per volume, while the other chapters that we didn't pick or that you guys didn't pick in the poll, those ones we can follow along off camera. But for these ones, like 44 and 52, you got to see both of us on camera. So here we are, man. Don't forget, guys, to like the stream, subscribe to your boys. We're literally a handful of subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. We're like maybe 6 now. So if you're new, hey, man, help us, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me get into the chapter, man. Chapter 44, boom, boom, boom. All right, run away with you? Like where? I can get a favor from someone I know. They have this place, public safety will never find you. If we go there, we could even go to school together. Maybe not right away, but someday. Why would you do all that? Because I like you, Denji. She liked me that quick, though. I mean, how long have they known each other? Like a few days? I'm not sure. Yo, what's up, Pell? Shout out, Pell, man. Day 1. All right. I like the paneling. Once again, I really do like the paneling from Fujimoto. It's very simple, but it's like, I don't know. I just like it a lot. Like, it just, for me, it explains the feeling, the emotion. It expresses how characters feel when they're talking. Like, it makes me want to pay attention to conversations when I see the paneling like this. Why are you hesitating? You don't like me? I like you, but I'm getting recognition for my work lately, so they let me go pretty far without supervision now. I'm slowly figuring out how to handle buddies with crappy personalities too, and I even finally hit it off with the older coworker I couldn't stand. I even found like a career goal. I'm starting to enjoy it more and more. Can I not keep working and still see you? Okay, I get it. Denji, there's someone else you like, isn't there? Huh? Oh, damn. With the fireworks. I think there was a shot like that in the trailer. I don't think I really like picked up on I didn't really like look into the characters, but I think I did see a shot like that from a different angle, I think, with the fireworks in the back. This is a really nice panel. I'm surprised I didn't get spoiled on this either. It seems like one of the ones that people probably like put on Twitter everywhere or whatever. But yeah, everybody's enjoying the time with the fireworks, but that kind of scares me. I feel like some shit might happen. Especially what I just predicted a few minutes ago. Like if she has like a bomb type power or something like that, with the fireworks going off, that is pretty wild. Oh, I love the silhouette too. Oh yeah, that's really nice. The silhouette with them by the little barricade, the little fence, and then the fireworks in the back. That's fire. What the? Oh hell no! She bit off his tongue, or she just what? And then she pulls out a knife, or does she slice off? And he's trying to rev up. He's trying to get that chainsaw on, and then she slices fucking hand off, grabs his wrist, goes into his face, kisses him again. Does it hurt? I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take your heart now, okay? Why is she after his heart? Because we know like the whole thing with him and his heart, like, well, I have a heart, and then the stuff with Makima. What's up with that? What is like? Does he like emit some kind of pheromones or something for people? Like, why is it that people are always trying to? Well, I'll just say her and Makima. They're always trying to. I wouldn't say Reze is trying to manipulate him, but they're always trying to have him in the palm of their hand, or at least under their umbrella. I'll say for Reze under her umbrella, but Makima in her hands on a fucking leash, right? So I'm gonna take your heart now. Oh, Shark Fiend, my goat. I'm telling you, this is gonna be my goat, man. He ends up saving them. What? Ah, run away, run away, run away, run away. Bad, 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 bad. Why didn't I realize from her scent? Fame. She's bad news, Lord Chain. So I like his the font and his speech bubbles is very, I don't know, like sharp teeth. You get what I'm trying to say. But she's bad news, Lord Chainsaw. That smell, she's bomb. I was right. Boom. She does say that in the trailer too. I forget if it was a recent one or the first one. I remember I did hear somebody say boom. Yeah, I think it was a recent one. What the? But like, she blow her head off and she can regenerate? Well, oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, that design is pretty fire. With the bomb strapped to her attire to her. That's pretty fucking cool. And then like the wire, that's like wires on her. Wow. Like, you know, wires for like bombs on her. Fujimoto killed it with that. And then she has like a mortar type of fucking head. That, I fuck with that. I like that a lot. Thief. And then she, oh my god. I am scared. Oh my god. She is fast as hell. Oh my Jesus Christ. The handling here is wild too. Bro, what is going on? Xenomorph inspired too. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You've been watching their day off. Yeah, I know, right? Shout out to Shark Fiend, man. Shout out to Shark Fiend. He a real one. And just based off of him doing that, I know he's going to end up dying someday. It's going to be sad. He's that kind of character, you know. But he's going to be a GOAT. Thank you. But what's up with Denji's heart? Why is it so... I mean, the whole Pochita thing, like, obviously, I know it has to do with Pochita, but, like, why? What is Pochita really? We have this whole dream stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. But let me get Twitchy in here now so he can react to the chapter as well. And then from here on out, we both can follow along even while we're off camera until the last chapter, which is the second door react. Man, this I know we're early in the trailer. I mean the trailer. Because I've seen your message, Gab. But I know we're early into this arc. But yeah, I can tell this is gonna be fire. Yeah, it is. I wasn't able to pick up too much on it when I watched the trailer. But now that I think back, I'm like, okay, yeah, really cool, really cool. All right, your turn, buddy. Whoa.
Oh no, I didn't put on the music. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm slacking. All right, let me change that up right about now. All right, if you enjoy, guys, just make sure you like the stream for us. We would sincerely appreciate it. But chapter 4, boom, boom, boom. Run away with you? Like, where? I can get a favor from someone I know. They have this place public safety will never find you. If we go there, we could even go to school together. Maybe not right away, but someday. Why would you do all that? Because I... Ski Denji. Why are you hesitating? You don't like me? I like you, but I'm getting recognition for my work lately. They let me go pretty far without supervision now. I'm slowly figuring out how to handle buddies with crappy personalities too. And I even finally hit it off with this older coworker I couldn't stand. I even found like a career goal. I'm starting to enjoy it more and more. Can I not keep working and still see you? Okay, I get it. Denji, there's someone else you like, isn't there? Huh? Switch to the double spread? Woo! Alright, taking the initiative. Everyone's looking up at the fireworks. I love that silhouette panel at the bottom of page 6. He falls backwards in shock. Wait, did she bite his tongue? That ain't right, guys. She is sick. Alright, slit his throat, too. He goes to pull the chain. Probably gets his hand cut off, right? Alright, I'm 2 for 2 tonight. Does it hurt? I know I'm sorry. She did not give him a French kiss with his own tongue. What, Fujimoto? You are a sick freak. I'm gonna take your heart now, okay? Dash! What? Ah! Run away, run away, run away! Bad, 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 bad! Why didn't I realize from her scent? Beam! She's bad news, Lord Chainsaw. That smell, she's bomb. Boom. Mm-hmm. I've seen this before, and it's like the choker, but the grenade pull, and her head just gets blown the F off. But she's regenerating, of course. Whew. That is such a clean design. Thief. Oh, that's like, she moves like Bakugo. I was like, what am I looking at the bottom of page 18?
Bombs away.
Bombs away. If
Get that
YouTube
bomb
would
away.
accept that as a title, I would definitely have put that. But
that design is clean as hell. That just makes me really, really intrigued for other designs in the series. So this is a really cool design. Like, I mean, really.
I agree.
The mortar,
what are you guys
head,
saying in the chat?
Wire's arm, wire bomb arm.
The choker. I mean, Denji's got it in his chest. We've all got our...
But my thing is, man... Oh, also, I really like the Shark Fiend's font when he speaks. It's like very sharp, like sharp teeth.
Sharp.
Yeah. Fin, slat. That's cool. So what do you think
Pug
about
says
Denji's
that
art?
Okaroon is the voice actor of Beam? I don't remember him from season 1. I'll have to go back and watch that. To answer your question, though,
like, I obviously think it has to do with Pochita, but like, why? It's like, what is Pochita? Does Denji just let off like some weird pheromones or something that gets like people want to use him or just want him?
I think it might be linked to whatever he is, whatever Katana Man is, and then whatever Reze is. So that transformation, it feels like a item equipment that you can select and then equip yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Her approach is really interesting though, because like there is a clear difference between her and Makima. Like when I was reading it, I was saying that Makima obviously wants him to be like on a leash. Reze is mostly like she just wants him to be under her umbrella, whereas like it's still like with her, not beneath her, but like it's. I mean, we don't really know her goal, but like just the way that she's what she just did right now. I mean, well, she did ask him. She's, I'm going to take her heart now, okay? Like she like, I'm gonna do this, all right? Like, don't worry, it's okay. Like, that is crazy.
You know how some people talk to their dogs like they're their children, or like really affectionately, or kind of like the baby voice? It's like, I'm gonna kill you now. How about you not? Pell, welcome.
Boom.
Yes, her design was in the trailer. I have seen her design before. Again, that is such a fever dream of a creation from Fujimoto.
They did a good job in the trailer. Like, they mostly showed like like her head, and like shots from like a little further away. But now that I get this up close shot, I'm like, that is fire. Like, it's really detailed. The wires on her arms, like bomb wires. Oh yeah, it's just it, and the bombs are obviously strapped to her body.
See, that's the thing, Pug. I can't really take her seriously when immediately when you give an answer that she doesn't want, she goes full throttle against you. There wasn't any hesitation. She literally exploded her head, turned into her devil form, and then immediately went to go grab Denji from the thief. Like, there's no hesitation. So, I think maybe deep down, she did want Denji to go with her, but it's superficial. And that's the problem with Makima. I don't really know if her interest in Denji is superficial or not.
It's really hard to read this because her approach, like so far, their friendship or their relationship has been very civil, normal conversation. Like, this is the most normal like person that Denji has confronted besides like maybe Aki, right? In a minute. That's like the only other person. Everybody else is kind of strange. But like so I think based off of like how we met her, how Denji met her, she starts off just being a friend. And then once he was like, I got this thing going on. I kind of got like a career now. I got somebody else that I kind of like. And then she immediately said, all right, well, let me go and just do what I got to do and try to capture him. And, you know, but do you think it's more like, do you think she is doing this because she is cautious about like in what hands he might end up falling in? A la Makima.
I will answer your question with a question. And normally I hate when people do this to me, so bear with me if you feel the same way.
You do this to me all the time.
I do. It's true, guys. It's true. I'm the reason why. I'm going to ask you, do you think that Reze and Denji's first encounter, if that was a chance encounter, or if she planned that?
You mean if Makima planned that?
No, if Reze planned that.
Honestly, I don't really know. Like it. I mean,
think it was
based
random.
off of. Yeah, I think the fact that we see this now as if like this is a mission that she is on. It's like the juxtaposition between like, okay, when she first met, even like in the beginning of the chapter or in the last chapter and going into this chapter, it seems like she's genuinely asking him like, run away with me. I don't think she would have said that and then did what she just did now, per se. I think the approach would have been a bit different. Like maybe she would, whatever she's trying to do, she would probably try to warm up into that, like naturally. Kind of how Makima approaches Denji, where she's never really been aggressive. She's been very manipulative and like kind of laid back. But I mean, it's hard to tell because I don't know what their goal is with him in the whole art thing. I don't. Is he just a weapon?
The reason why I asked that is I had this behind the scenes plot line for her character. She was a sleeper cell agent. So from the Soviet Union, implanted in Japan, one of the superpowers with USA and Japan that are utilizing devils to some extent, or at least have a very proficient devil hunting society. But what I think happened is, remember back to the scene to where they were swimming, skinny dipping in the pool at the school? She said something along the lines of, oh, it's so dark, you can't see anything. And Denji immediately was like, no, I can see everything. I can literally see everything. My dark, twisted thought is that she did that to see if he had Pochito's tail hanging out of his chest. I think she heard a rumor about if the Chainsaw Man, he pulls a cord from his chest, that's how he turns into the chainsaw. So I think as soon as that happened, and then, she got out of the pool, she said, hey, I'm going to go use the little girl's room. That's when she encountered the Typhoon assassin. And she then went into work mode. So she was a sleeper cell agent up until that point. And then when someone came after Denji, she's like, no, it's time to utilize my training. And now I get the discretion to do what I think is best for the overall mission. Like, Denji might not have been the mission objective from the start, but he is now.
Right. What's funny and ironic is, like, the nuke is trying to get a nuke. Meaning, like, her literally bomb was trying to get Denji. Denji, at this point, I'm looking at him like he's a nuke. It's like, it seems like different parties want him. Either they want him captured, dead, use him, whatever the case may be, they want him. So, yeah, the nuke wants the nuke.
It's a great analogy for the Cold War between the Soviet Union and the United States. It's about that time period. See, Pug, I am looking at this scene through spoiled eyes, so I can understand why you felt that way, but for me, it was like there's always something just slightly off about her. Not to say Denji can't be attractive to other people, but honestly, like, he's so secluded in his personality, and he's obedient. I'm not going to speak for everyone, again, but I feel like most women want a man who has a set of convictions or is strong, independent, financially, what have you. Denji seems reliant on the woman in the relationship, which is fine. But I don't feel like most women would naturally be attracted to Denji.
I think when a woman is attracted to that, I think that's a red flag. It's like, oh, you're just trying to control him then. It's like, why? Because naturally, I won't say naturally, but I'll just say commonly, like you just said, a lot of women would prefer a man with strong convictions, just more mature. Denji is none of that right now. I mean, he's literally physically strong,
illiterate,
but, like, not mentally. Yeah, exactly. He's not mentally in sync, not mentally strong. That's a great chapter. Great discussion too for that. Just that one chapter.
We're off to a great start, guys. Like 20 minutes for one chapter.
All right.
It was both of our reactions, but still. Yeah, all right. But I am ready for you to get into the next one if you want.
All right. Chapter 45. Once again, guys, like the stream. Subscribe to your boys. If you are new here, we're doing Chainsaw Man every single Tuesday. And then when the movie drops, we'll be watching that, releasing that as well. And then eventually we'll be caught up with you guys as well. So 8:15 Eastern Time, PM Eastern Time, every Tuesday. All right. So chapter 45, a fine day for explosions. I mean, technically not wrong because there was fireworks going on. So, yeah, Lord Chainsaw. Yeah. Shit. Are you another member of Division 4? If you leave Denji and run away, I'll let you go. Fine. She's fine. Oh my god, no, don't. She just touches him and boom. Oh my god. No, we're not cooking my goat. No, he is not a meal today. No, it's not what we're doing. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not gonna lie, she low-key got aura though with this bomb stuff. Like, I don't know. That's a crazy thing to say, but hey, this is manga. I can say it. Huh? Okay. Damn it, I was looking forward to the festival. Yikes, it's killing something. Got a devil near the festival grounds. Engaging at 1834 hours. Civilian devil hunters, are we? Whoa, it spoke. We're dealing with a pretty strong one here. She can, like... Whoa. She could, like, shoot. Yeah, she's dangerous. She's fucking dangerous. So we're just gonna see her how she sets up any kind of bomb. I'm sure she probably got some bomb traps she could put down too. That'd be crazy, like some landmines. Jesus Christ! But boom, that was one quick getaway. We have a winner. Thank you for the coaching. Good match. Hey, what's up, Aki? Training some fools or just sparring? Aki, my man, sorry for making you come by and school these guys. I could never say no to you no more. Oh, really? Oh, really now? Come back to Division 2 then. It's not too late. Blood and gore stories are all we hear about the special division. If all goes well, I'll make vice captain in 5 years. And when I do, I'm going to go all out, luring you back. You can count on that. He's dying. Like, what are you talking about? He's dead. That character's dead. No more, you're dead. Thank you, sir. Angel Devil. I'm really intrigued to just see how all their conversations, like this pairing here, it seems like they're going to be a pairing that's going to be, stay prominent throughout this series. I'm really intrigued by it because, Aki is obviously he's living. He only got a few years left, and then Angel Devil with their power and their philosophy. This is going to be a really unique dynamic here. Hey, you haven't told him you'll be dead in 5 years? Hey, you haven't told him you'll be dead in 5 years? Who told you that? Power, that damn devil. Keep it to yourself. You're so lucky. Wish I would die soon. So you can't die? Or you just live long? Because you said die soon, so probably live a long time. As long as I'm alive, I have to keep working. When I'm dead, I won't have to anymore. Or you're probably just hard to kill, too. So it might be both. It might be essentially immortal, I guess. And you are Angel Devil, so I guess that checks out. Aki, we need you downstairs. Stat. He was at the front door groaning something about being in the special division. Is this fiend really one of you? Yes, he is. What happened to Denji? Did a devil get him? Bomb coming. Bomb. Bomb's away. Bomb coming. Bomb. Gun Devil's ally. So Bomb is the gun. Okay. Definitely got to discuss this in the post discussion. I got to think back to some of the stuff that was said in season 1. But, that turned Aki up because he's like, that's who I want. I want the Gun Devil. Yes. How do you know that? Answer the question. I can kill you right now if I so choose. If I tell, I'd be killed. I promise, Lady Makima. Makima? Ah, she here. Bomb is here. Excuse me, the pretty lady over there. Sorry, but you can't come any closer. This is the devil. No more. You about to die here, bro. This is the Devil Extermination Division 2 training facility. It's off limits to civilians. Hello? Reze, please help me. There's a devil after. No more. Come on, bro. No. Oh, really? Pretty big smile for someone being attacked. No more. I know. Okay, at least he on his P's and Q's, as he should be. I know. Grab your bud and fall back. Contact HQ and a vice captain. Call all on site. Division 2 agents. Also, have you seen that hottie somewhere before? Skirt chasing now? Really? No, man. I'm serious. Could it? Nah, there's no way. Darn, looks like it didn't work. Guess it wouldn't. Oh well. Guess it's plan B. Kill them all. This chapter, I'm not gonna lie, this chapter even has a lot to talk about too. There's a lot of things that was hinted at. Maybe 3 different things that was hinted at. But I'm gonna let you speak.
I'll start at the end, actually. How old is Reze? Has she been around for a couple of generations?
Maybe.
Because when Nomo said, haven't I seen her around before? Where? I'm thinking encyclopedia, Devil Fruit Encyclopedia. This is one of the top devils of history. Because you said something earlier about how, the Bomb Devil would be really feared, obviously. But think about back to World War I, World War II. That's considerably long ago. And if you look at her head, it's like the traditional bombs that were dropped in World War I, World War II. It doesn't look like the sophisticated missiles that we have nowadays.
And then like that last part couldn't be, could it? Nah, there's no way.
See,
Like that sounds
that's
like
a thing.
when you say something like that, is like that sounds like somebody that could be old or somebody that should be dead. Either of those two things, or somebody that ran away and went missing. So it's definitely
Maybe
somebody
was
that
on your side previously.
or that. Yep. There was something I wanted to talk about.
I got like 3 more things, so if you're stuck, I got more.
Where was it? You go ahead.
What does Beam know? Excuse me?
True.
She's a ally of the Gun Devil. How do you know that? How does Makima know that? She told you, a fiend? Why did she tell you?
What's up with that too? Like even early in the chapter, the fact that Aki was like, "Oh, like Power told you." Like fiends be having these like information, and I guess they just don't care that these fiends have information that can, whether it's secretive or important or whatever. It's like the fiends are always the whistleblowers here, without even realizing, I guess. But yes, going back to what you said, I mean, that's something I want to talk about though. The Gun Devil. So in season 1, I remember, didn't we talk about? I don't know if it was for what the series. I don't know if it was just theorizing or the series flat out said it. But did the Gun Devil had any ties with the Soviet Union?
I think the Soviet Union was one of the countries that was the most affected by its rampaging emergence.
Yes. It just makes sense. And what you just said about like war, right? World War I, World War II, Bomb Devil, Gun Devil, of course. Like both of them probably were manifested. I don't know, whatever, at around the same time because it's warfare, right? Both things are used in war.
Could you imagine in this world if there is a ongoing war? Like what devils could emerge from that? Chemical warfare, the landmine warfare, or landmine devil. You get what I mean?
Yo, I'm about to go back to see how Aki was drawn in earlier chapters, but you see them bags under his eye, like his Fujimoto.
He looks closer to death.
Yes, I actually really love that detail.
I love that he's keeping up the facade for his friends. He's talking like he's going to be around for a while. And a thought that I had while you were reading is that what if he strikes up a contract with the Angel Devil? The Angel Devil seems like it has too much life force and Aki doesn't have enough. So what if they trade some?
You know what, too, though? I think there will be a trade, but I still think he's going to end up dying. Like, I don't think he will die in 3 years or 5 years.
Sure.
I think he will do it, but still end up dying. But it was worth it in the end for the Angel Devil.
I think it'll be a temporary extension, like a college professor giving you 1 more week to do a paper.
Right.
I think that will actually cause him immense emotional pain. And that's why the Future Devil agreed to go with him for his eye. So he's got the Future Devil, he's got the Cursed Devil, he's got the Fox Devil. He could potentially have a contract with the Angel Devil. Is there a limit? Can you just like keep Rubik's cubing it up, or what?
Is that why he's gonna have the most amazing death ever? Like, because I don't know. Like, where
everyone's like scavenging like Attack on Titan and Dinah. Give me that eyeball. Give me that fingy.
What? It's like, what happens when? Well, first of all, what happens when a contract is broken? Like, in what way could that happen?
We haven't seen one broken yet.
And 2, when you have a compound, like you have multiple contracts, what happens if all of them are broken? All of them are like, what happens when they just get voided like that?
It kind of go to the void. Some situations with Squid Game to where like you have 7 different lanes on your house. You only have 1 house. There can't be 7 creditors coming after your house.
Oh, this is gonna get ugly, huh? was there anything else you wanted to talk about in this chapter?
Let me scroll through it real quick. At first, I thought when Reze did the little flick, I thought she exploded the guy's heart from inside his chest. I didn't think it'd be that massive, but I thought oh my god, he's just gonna cough up and keel over.
This is a very unsettling series. I'm scared for everybody. It's so. It's like in real life when we talk about how fragile we are as humans.
Oh yeah, we can die from almost anything.
This series feels like, and not even just because of the bombs, all the blood and gore. Not even just that. It's just the contracts, the life force stuff, the heart, all these things, even mentally. I feel like we're going to see a lot of people in this series are going to be. I'll say most of the cast at some point will be incapacitated. Mentally, physically, it's going to happen a lot.
I think the thing for me is the sadism that these devils have for humanity. Just because you make a contract with them does not mean that they're on your side.
Exactly.
And again, with going back to page 18, there is something so unsettling about that figure in the dark, silhouetted against the light inside.
Yeah.
That's
I like no more. I thought he was going to die.
He got a pretty big smile for someone being chased by a devil. Tasquete!
It sounds funny. It kind of reminds me of somebody from JJK a little bit. Not personality per se, but kind of, I don't know.
He reminds me of the one character, the one that was given more orders by Nanami or something, overtime. I want to be the level A grade or something. Give me a recommendation.
Kind of. Yeah. For all the ones who's asking, who are you talking about? I'm talking about Kusakabe. Kind of like him.
I I remember no.
No.
That was completely coincidental. I remember the last thing I wanted to talk about. The Devils might have an alliance. They might have an Injustice League.
I mean,
as terrifying as the Gun Devil is, he has allies. Is Makima an ally? Is Makima a contract holder?
I'm starting to think, man, it might. But what are they after? Why? It's just fuck humanity. It could just be that. Honestly, there's more of a population of humans. Get them out of here. This is our Earth. We chilling here. Maybe it started like this. Or do we know that? The origins? No, I don't think we know.
I think it maybe went back Devils to biblical times. I don't know.
And then humans came, and then that just I don't know.
That'd be crazy.
But the Gun
Devils were the subterraneans of the series.
Right. Coming from underground, hell, that kind of, I think the Gun Devil and Bomb or Reze, I think they're allies because of the whole warfare thing. It just makes sense. Okay. With that.
They probably had many encounters on the battlefield.
You think they have a hierarchy, the Devils?
I do.
Okay.
Exclusively because Beam calls Chainsaw Lord Chainsaw. That just implies, it might be a joke, but honestly, I feel like there's a power structure.
I have a feeling that, what you said, the theory of the Devils being, in an alliance. I said this for Don too. I think there might be a split factions in here too, not from the Devil Hunter divisions, but for the Devils themselves. I feel let's say if Makima is a devil, it gets revealed that she is indeed a devil. I feel since she's definitely bad news. I'm come on, look at her. But I feel the Gun Devil and Reze, the Bomb Devil, I think both of them probably maybe used to work with her, and they said, yeah, nah, we'll do things on our own. She can't, no. And she might have been the higher up too, because I mean, she instills fear in a lot of people. Like Power, for example, for a fiend, like she instills fear in people. So whether they're human, fiend, devil, probably, maybe they're trying to split off from her.
Bug, that's a good point. Typhoon Devil called Reze Lady Reze.
True.
Agreed.
All right, ready for the next chapter? And what's up, Sherm?
I don't think so. But yeah, here we go. And I forgot to change the music again. I'm so sorry. That's 2 for 2. My bad, guys. All right, chapter 46. What a beautiful and purple color aesthetic. Cross promotion. Check out our season 2, episode 2 reaction to Dandadan after this stream if you're interested, because it just got released 30 minutes before this one. But chapter 46, Massacre Melody. Kato, Tanabe, if you manage to kill her, dinner and drinks are on me. Don't think for a second that she's human. Give her the full devil treatment. Sorry, sir. I'll leave this to you. You owe me one. Well, goodbye. See you never again. Alright, so he chomped his hand like Aaron. This other guy pulls up some blood. Oh, they both chomped their hand. Okay. Blood? Oh, and she starts bleeding from her nose and from her mouth. We grew mold in her heart and intestines. She's bleeding from her nose and mouth. Damn, that's effective. Even if she regenerates by drinking blood, it won't get rid of the mold. All we need to do is buy some time. Unless she explodes her lungs and it doesn't matter. Boom goes her head. What the? Whoa! Decapitation? Suicide? Not sure. Can you put mold in her brain? It only works on living things. Did she just get the ultimate Uno reverse card? Who's picking up her head? Is she picking up her head? What is happening? This is shout out to Undead Unluck, Andy, and throwing his head, or Fuko throwing his head. Pause. I should not be saying that. Boom. Okay, her head's also a grenade. This is crazy. Ooh, biting his arm. Huh? Devil attack. She's on our right. Don't let her get to Aki. Nomo, dead ahead. What? Like, at this point, I don't even know, like, what are they regenerating from? That was a conversation that Andy from, again, Undead Unluck had with Lucy when he was talking about being defeated. His concept of regeneration relates to his concept of death. And the self-implied reason why he doesn't die is because he always regenerates from his brain. If he stops thinking, that's when he truly dies. I don't know what's going on with Reze. Is it maybe like a heart type of situation to where as long as you don't stab them in their heart, maybe it's like an emotional death that relates to a physical death? Clone. Okay, so the paw, she jumps over. Oh my god. Jumps on him. Boom. The Hug of Death. That could also be another Fire Stream title. That might be the episode or the... I was going to say the movie title, but no. Bruh, she is a menace! Oh my god, it's just the top half of him! Over here, it's over here. I found the devil. Let me shoot. Masaki Ando, requesting permission to discharge firearm. Granted. Okay, she's got her own gun from her fingers. Do you have to get permission every time you fire a gun in Japan? Cone. All right, she jumps up in the hallway. Very nimble. Not so easy to kill, are you? Oh, my sweet amputation. Well, you're pretty easy on the eyes yourself. Cone. All right, she just got her cheeks out there at the bottom. Chomp. Vice Captain. Sorry to cut in on you there. That was maybe a little too close for comfort. Ugh, this taste. I hate this taste. I'm leaving. What? Yeah, you guys are screwed. She screwed you. Sigh. I was supposed to go to the singles meetup tonight. Come on, boss, take me with you. This is so depressing. They're just talking like they're gonna live. You are not surviving this. All right, here comes the car chase scene. Aki driving and the line in the trailer. I'll drive. You feed them both your blood. Ugh, if I have to. Aren't you gonna drive? Damn it. You just had to show me a bad future, didn't you? Huh? So there's like no possibility they get away in a car? And she's in front of them. What nightmare fuel smile am I looking at? Bakemono. Dude, this
So
is
is he
a
playing
horror
while she's just-
series. Yes, she is destroying people.
You know, this was like an anime episode where we probably wouldn't be able to do this, but we would have the idea in the thumbnail to do something like, but we wouldn't do it. Well, I don't think we would have done that. That'd be a little too crazy.
Decapitation.
Both of us are. It'd have to be like
I think
very
the
PG.
most that I've done is like the Hell's Paradise, to where we were like bundles of head for some of it, but
Or the fucking head. Actually, we did do it. You did do the headshots twice. You did it for Bleach. It was Senjumaru.
I did. I did it once
God.
more, but I can't remember. Jesus.
Right, Nomo is dead. Yeah. Rip him and Vice Cap. Rip. He used Cone. Didn't work out well for him. Oh well.
How many devil hunters does she have a contract with? I feel like it's like all of Japan.
Okay. Now that you say that too, what if like Makima, she's like literally creating these devil hunter, like the agency in general, to basically feed devils, like do contracts with them and feed them. So she's literally creating all these teams, these special, quote unquote, special teams for that. I mean, remember, we do see the damn graves of all the people who have died.
It is
All those comrades, like really,
to the
like
horizon.
sure, they can, like, death will happen in a job like this, but the cross thing, like, that seems like almost like a sacrificial type of scenery, you know? Like, it's like they all like devoted their hearts.
You were sacrificed for something higher.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
That is.
I love his usage of black ink for those final couple of pages. It really set the tone.
Yeah. Yes. You know, something else I thought about too. Makima probably is using Denji to obviously get him stronger, to take out like Gun Devil, Bomb, and other allies that probably
so do you
defected,
think,
quote unquote. No, that's pretty much it.
Do you think the Gun Devil, I think I theorized this last stream, that the Gun Devil was a former dog of Makima that got off its leash, and now she is looking for another dog to take it out and to still be under her leash?
Yep. I wonder, do you think, well, I don't know, this might just be like a, do you think she it would be much easier for her to use someone like Denji, obviously just mentally, but also for his power, because like a gun devil, like that's pretty fucking OP. Like at some point, if he, which he, we're theorizing that he did like escape from her or whatever, that would have happened. He would have got very strong to the point where it's like he might be
they
a bit
even had to do
much,
protests across the world because the devil is getting too strong. They're like, nah, a nuke just went off, fam. We can't have any more guns. And everyone but America is like, okay.
And like a chainsaw devil, I just feel like it's not as
manageable.
Yeah, it's more manageable. Like a gun devil, literally, we've seen what he did in mere minutes. Destroyed.
Like fraction of a second.
Like what? I'm not saying that Denji can't do. I mean, because who knows? Denji, I joked about this. He could probably do a fucking dimension slash or some shit later on in the manga, right? So, I mean, that might end up probably happening, but like, still, I would say it might be a bit more manageable because a gun, you can shoot it from hella far, and then, just power. Guns have power, speed. It might be a bit much overall. So, but. I
wouldn't classify her as sus, but just uninterested, incompetent. Like Cone is not it. I'm sorry. She's lazy. She's superficial. She doesn't seem that powerful. I don't know. Maybe just the bomb devil is too much to handle in close quarters, but there's something about Cone there's something off about that devil.
I think we need a character that can really use the devils right. Like I feel like that just might be the thing. They might just feel like, okay, this is our trump card. Throw it out. Here, Cone. There you go. Go out there and do your thing. Like we've seen Aki use Cone pretty well compared to this. I mean, yes, Reze is. I mean, she seems very fucking strong, but at the same time, it's like a time and place. Like Cone was just not. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh. Or Pokemon. You just chose the wrong Pokemon. You chose the wrong card. Basically.
You got the type disadvantage.
Exactly. You chose the wrong card, so. But she is lazy, though. Or acts very, apathetic and whatever.
There were also two different bodies for Reze. So, can she create an army of bombs of herself if she continues to do this decapitation regeneration technique?
I don't want to think about that.
Ay, ay, ay.
I think we're definitely I'm just gonna keep going back to the whole gun devil and bomb. We're gonna definitely see like a of them being used in war, and just see how chaotic that is. And then what other devils you think fall alongside them? I mean, it could be any of them, like any type of devil, but like, what do you think also works well with that?
I think there's going to be like an illness devil.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what specific disease. You can really pick your poison, unfortunately.
Or gas.
Gas, mustard gas, napalm. A napalm or a fire devil would be terrifying. You know how many people don't want to be burned alive, are afraid of hell? That is one of the most primal fears. That, drowning, falling from a high distance.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if Fujimoto would do this, but it would be cool to see like a robot or AI devil. That would be crazy. Like,
I don't think that's going to happen until part 3, if we even have a part 3.
Bro, imagine that.
They're not there yet.
Christ. What the hell?
Y2K devil?
Bro, what the hell? Just hack everything, and then what else can it do? Hack into people's like minds? No. No. But no children should be reading this manga. Like, look at that final page. No, absolutely not.
It's like my mom works with special needs kids, and they're like pretty young. I would say no older than maybe like 3rd grade. She just came home and said like, "Oh, Little Johnny was talking about Squid Game. I'm like, what?
No.
Little Johnny needs to get off the internet. Little Johnny's mommy needs to put a parental
You need to watch
lock on
Squidward, not Squid Game. Hell, I think I need to watch SpongeBob after seeing this shit. That is chilling. That last page is chilling.
It's so unsettling. The way that she's just standing there.
It's
like
almost
a jump
taunting
scare.
them. Like,
oh yeah, that too. Like she's getting enjoyment out of this.
You didn't have to do that. Like she could have left them dead. They know that they died.
She could have left them there. No, she brought the heads, both heads. Nah.
You're right, Pug. We're in '97, so yeah, the whole AI. Yeah, you. True. Definitely. Or I mean, hey, what if the robot or Y2K type of era back then amplified is an AI? So like, what I mean by that is like, obviously the Gun Devil, he probably started off with like a pea shooter, pistol, rifle, shotgun, and all the way up into like this big fucking blast. So, maybe a robot can, like, if let's just say like robots in 2080, that in 97, if it is feared enough, it can get as strong as it would hypothetically be years later, like in our time.
I'm the calculator devil. Oh.
And then later that year, you just become fucking AI fucking devil, like devil.
Last thought before you get into the next one. What do you think of the possibility of like an alien devil?
I swear, I literally was thinking that right now in my head. I swear.
Well, because you said we go from robots, like the what's it called, The Day After Tomorrow, like the 1930s version. It's like, and then you see like the 2012 one with Tom Cruise. People are getting disintegrated by beams, and I'm like, what? That is scary. But I'm sure the 1930s version was also scary to whoever watched it at the time. But
it'd be a menace, a fucking wasp devil. That would be a menace.
A hornet, a murder hornet.
They're trash. They're so trash. Nobody likes them, and then people are scared of them. Yeah, that would be trash. It just swarms of that. No, nope. Ooh.
And I wonder if Fujimoto's ever going to do like more conceptual based, because I know he did the Infinity Devil, but like, are we talking about the old age devil? Are we talking about like the suffocation devil, like concepts?
Height,
space. I think we said that one before, and we talked about the one panel that we're both spoiled on. So this series is crazy. Enjoy.
Yeah, he has a lot of options. All right, guys. Once again, if you are watching this live or if you're watching the VOD, please like the stream, subscribe to your boys, and help us get out to the algorithm, and so that we can get to 1K subscribers very, very soon. Maybe in a few days. Hell, it could be today. Probably not, but it'll be very soon. We're like 5, 6, 7 subscribers away. Anyway, chapter 47, Luck with Women. Okay. I killed him to show you my power. I'd prefer to keep the killing to a minimum. Unload Denji from the vehicle and drive away. Sigh. Jesus Christ. And then she blows up to catapult herself on top. That is crazy. She could, yeah. She on some Bakugo steroids, like some what? Cars burned to a crisp because of the gasoline. This is turning into a big pain. Thanks for nothing. What? Who in the hell is this? Wait, is that the guy that had the mask on that we saw in that raid?
The Violence Fiend.
Violence Fiend, yeah. I requested backup from the special division. Looks like it paid off. Hiya! Okay, she blocks it though. No way. But I kicked you at full strength. It was pretty good. Put him up. Company, change of plans. This lady is way stronger than us. This calls for a tactical retreat. Don't mind me. I'll just show myself out. He said, I'm out. Fuck it. That's actually hilarious. I feel him though, man. If they call me and I have to come in and do some shit, I use my full strength and she just blocks him by, hey, come on, put him up. Peace. Sorry. I lost my job. That will kill me later. Fuck it. If you're even gonna be here, because y'all might die too. Boom. I can live my life out somewhere. Get up, get up, get up, get up. My legs won't. My legs. I'm sorry. I'll quit this job. Just please have mercy. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Here she comes. Hey, this paneling. Hey, these shots are crazy. All the shots are from different angles, man. All of them from both of these pages. Wow, from the roof. Nah, that's good shit, Fujimoto. That's really cool. Gasp. Hey, so Chainsaw Kid just came back to life, but Bomb Girl is right behind us. Damn it. Crap, what's going on? The police radio is busted. If it comes to it, I'll ram her with the car. We can't give her Denji. Whoa, what? He's cutting through the roof. Wow, that's fire. I was like, wait a minute, is it Denji? Like with we call it the onomatopoeia stuff. Denji, don't. We haven't fed you enough blood for that. While I was in so much pain, I thought I'd die. In the back of my confused brain, I thought about things real hard, and I realized something. What you realize? Every woman I meet tries to murder me.
There is one girl at the bottom of that panel. Do you recognize her?
Honestly, I looked at her. I was like, maybe it's just somebody I just forgot in the moment. But no, I know. Looking at it again.
You would not know unless you read the Muscle Devil little inclusion of the manga. I just want to let you know, she eventually regretted it, but that was a pretty cool storyline. If we have some time at the end of the stream, guys, I will show Vante the chapters. But if someone could put in the chat what chapters those were, just that'd be appreciated. Sorry, go ahead.
I thought about it. I'll talk about it in the post-chapter discussion. Every woman I meet tries to murder me. He says that in the trailer, right? One of the trailers. Everybody's after my chainsaw heart. What about my heart? Denji's. Does nobody want that? I do. I meant it when I said I like you, Denji. So is there a difference where it's like, I like you, but the heart, that's still a mission that I'm on too. But like, if you take his heart, would he die? Probably. I assume so. So, what, you want his dead body? I don't think you want that. Necrophilia? I don't think you want. No, I mean, it's Chainsaw Man, it's Fujimoto, maybe. Anyway, wait, for real? You're so gullible. Don't listen to the enemy. That was a close one. Almost got tricked here. I don't know why you want to kill me, but I'm gonna have to pass. I've got Makima. Oh, Denji, you're that witch's pet. So she calls her a witch. We seen Himino didn't like her, called her a bitch. Makima, I don't know, man. Like, people hate her. Then even if you had run away with me, it would have been pointless. Sigh. Interesting. So she doesn't. So that was like a random encounter, maybe, or it could still been her mission. But like, so now he's like, oh, Makima. Oh, so even if we did run away, she was going to find. That's interesting. Okay. Sigh. Darn. Yeah. Well, I should have never kissed you either. Darn. If any more people die because of me, I won't be able to sleep at night. You're so under arrest. I'm taking you in. Come here, Denji. I'll teach you how we do battle. She really want to fight. She was like, put the dukes up earlier in the chapter, and now she's saying like, hey, I'm gonna teach you. Come on. Oh, you're gonna teach me everything. Love the paneling and the art in general in this chapter was really cool. But so one thing I did want to mention, I was thinking about Kobani, right? So going back to what we were talking about with Makima, like if she is recruiting all these different people for this to like feed the devils or whatever, or for them, for their benefit, Kobani's perfect. The whole fear thing, like she literally can just use her.
Terrified 100% of the time.
Like, why would she even hire her? Yes, she is good at what she does. We've seen that she's good at combat. So I guess maybe it was like, oh, that's a benefit. So I can use her to, juice up all these devils, and I can use her because she is useful when we need her to be. So, damn.
An interesting perspective that Reze wants to keep the killing to a minimum. which is juxtaposed to bombs, which are impartial. Like when you drop a bomb on an area, it doesn't care who you are. It doesn't have any impartiality.
Indiscriminate.
It is indiscriminate. So for her to say that, I thought it was a great writing twist, because we know for the most part, all of our devils or all of our devil hunters who have contracts, for the most part, their personalities line up with their powers. Not all the time, but for the most part, there's a pretty good trend there. And for her to be diametrically opposed to that, I loved it.
What do you think about that when she was like, "Oh, well, Makima, that's your okay, that's boss for you, huh?" Well, we wouldn't have been able to run away.
That's where the hierarchy of the devils come in. Like, there's no way that she can get Denji away from Makima if he's under her purview. That's what I think she implied with that.
Do you think she could just see? I mean, from what we saw in the anime, do you think she could just like see, like clairvoyant? I remember you were saying that when we first reacted to it. Like, she could just see where people are, and like as long as she has the identity, like their names, whereabouts, like she could just know where you are, no matter where you run to.
If I gave you one guess for what you think her devil, let's just call her a devil for the sake of argument. What do you think her devil is? I have one that absolutely terrifies me. I know I've said that earlier in the stream. This is a different level. This is bone chilling.
Okay, let me think. So she had them. She was doing that, squeezing them and popping them. Like,
who did she use
remote
to do that?
Those well, she was using I forgot. It was like she got the prisoners or whatever.
Row.
Yeah.
So with that connected to what she did, do you have an idea of what I'm thinking?
Nah, mine is just very broad. She has like a remote control type of power where she can just control whatever it is, anywhere.
I will give you a hint. I think it is related to a certain character that is in this car.
Let me go back to the car real quick. I mean, obviously I know. Okay, Angel, Aki. Probably Aki. He has 4 different things going on. Is it Aki? It's not even Aki. No. Okay. Angel Devil. So life or life.
You're kind of in the right direction. Do you want me to just say it?
Yeah.
She might be the God Devil.
If I seen that name, I'm like, okay. Oh, okay, Fujimoto, okay.
Oh, you're a little too edgy.
Like, he did Angel Devil. I'm like, okay.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, because she had like an omniscient view. The hands of God, we talk about with Momo, she was able to remotely, and then the sacrificial lamp, she had to use a sacrifice in order to activate the power.
Also, so that one panel that we have both seen, do you think that has anything to do with her? I think it absolutely. It's like similar to the prisoner thing. I think that probably was her. And
you talked about the field of the dead devil hunters. They all have crosses. Makima could be the head of everything. And that's why Reze said what she did here. Oh, well, I can't go up against the God Devil, so you know what? This never would have worked out. I think it connects some things. I'm not going to lie.
I'm going to have to reread that chapter, the first chapter we read in the first volume stream. The movie. So I'm going to try to look into her character a little bit more, because what if she's not even like, what if she isn't the God? What if she's doing this for someone above her? So she is a
contract,
a herald,
with the God Devil?
or something like that. So I'm thinking kind of like Don Seiko type of, but like dark for this, or Sanjime, Seiko Sanjime combined with Makima. With our theories, of course, because we don't know nothing in that series either. But
Yeah, so Makima, again, she is a problem with a capital P.
She called her a witch. Himino called her a bitch. Like, they don't like her. Like, they don't like her. She is bad news. Whatever she is doing, she is horrible.
I know.
And I like that for people who are blind to the series, or at least up until this part, we all know she's bad news. It's just, that's why I keep
You
like,
don't know
what
the
the hell
extent.
does she do? How
you
does
don't
she
know the
get
extent
worse?
of how
like,
bad
we haven't
she
even
is.
Exactly. So, have you seen? I mean, we've obviously read a lot of stories and watched a lot of series that are like that, but to that extent, where like she comes off, she's never been the aggressor besides episode 9, but she wasn't the aggressor. It was actually a retaliation. Honestly, it just went over the top. It's like, oh, whoa, okay, mutilation. Okay.
What scares me the most about her is how cool and how level-headed she seems.
Exactly.
Like, nothing's going to get her off her
It's
game.
cold.
It's cold, it's impersonal, and she will do whatever it is that she needs to do to successfully complete whatever mission that she's working on.
She got the strings, man.
I think I even had a theory, I don't know, what was that, like episode 6 or 7, that she's done this culling of the devil hunters, like the cycle, multiple times. And if we go back to my point about Reze possibly being like 90, 100 years old, could you see Makima being much older? Like, I don't know, like...
Yo, I'm just gonna keep going to that whole fallen angel portrait in her office. She might be like a biblical angel, like from way back, and she might be doing this for a god devil, whatever. Because it's Fujimoto. He has a different mentality. He might like just change the whole god.
There's just a god devil.
A god devil, exactly.
Or the concept. This is gonna sound blasphemous, guys. This is just in the context of this series. If there is no god, the fear of that god, of what that god could be. So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy in terms of maybe God doesn't exist, but the god devil exists because fear exists.
That reminds me of another series. Okay. I like that line though, too, Pug. Even though I haven't, obviously we're not finished reading Chainsaw or caught up with Chainsaw Man. That's definitely a top dingy line right there. Everyone's after my Chainsaw heart. What about my heart? Me. What about me? Me.
And I know
not
we're talking a lot about everyone but the MC in this chapter, but truly this is a shining moment for Denji as well.
Yeah.
What was the line he said? He said there was another line in this chapter that I really like. If any more people die because of me, I won't be able to sleep at night. He is feeling the pressure, and he's starting to feel guilt for his actions or inaction.
Do you think Pochito was planted there when he first met them? And
I mean, he had a injury that looked suspiciously like a bullet hole when he first.
And just the fact that he just showed up to just some random kid, right? Like maybe they're like, okay, well, let's get somebody like him with his background, like just the empty glass. I'm gonna always use that analogy. He's like an empty glass. He's a broken empty glass. So this empty glass is broken, rigid, has some dirt on it, but that's what Denji is. So they feel like, going back to your theory about like if the gun devil was like, the Denji before Denji, but he got away, maybe he was somebody that was already more of a field glass, where like he was somebody that was like
had ideology or had a sense of conviction,
more mature, like kind of like Katana Man, like he's older, like something like that, versus Denji, a younger guy that everything about his life is just horrible and he doesn't know a lot of things. He's illiterate to a lot of everything in the world. So what if they're like, okay, well, let's get this kid, set this up this way, and we can just make him our weapon, number one weapon, essentially.
Well, the easiest person to indoctrinate is an idiot.
Child.
Or
An
someone
idiot.
who is a child. So, yeah, either one. But it all comes back to a lack of intelligence, or, as you stated earlier, an empty glass that can be filled with vitriol, hatred, ideology.
I want to see like a really strange devil in here, like something that's like, you know, when people have irrational fears. I need to see someone.
The number 7 devil.
Yes.
The number
like
13 devil.
Afraid of something that's like, that would be wild. I think Fujimoto probably will do that. I just want to see
kind of like
even
a
if it's just a
gag.
joke. Yeah, I want to see it.
It might be like a volume extra, like, oh yes, I'm Aki in this, you know, hypothetical acting scenario. I've killed a known devil, the number 13 devil. It's
The
literally
Jello
like,
devil.
Oh, they're not going to be too happy at the assisted living facility. On that note, let me get into
Green
the
Jello
next
again?
chapter.
No.
Chapter 48. Get out of here. Chapter 48, guys. Alrighty. So, Reze coming in with a super punch. Denji has to dodge, but it's a bomb, so you can't really dodge. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. So this is the upgraded version of Boom, Boom, Boom. Shout out to Pokemon. Ow! Oh my god, she is winding up. Explosion through the building. Pushed him through a couple of walls. Alright, he did guard a little bit. You aren't applying yourself, Denji. You can't just swing your chainsaws around. And I did it again. Vante, I am 0 for 3. This is terrible, guys. We have a background reading music. What am I doing? What am I doing?
My ears just like it. I just don't notice. I ain't gonna lie.
Anyway, you have to understand your powers better. Huh? Did she wrap a wick on the end of that thing? Boom. Kaboom. Okay, before I turn the page, I'm on page 5, so I'm going to go back to page 4. Oh, that's her finger! Oh, good thing I did go back. Okay, so that makes me think, like, those little, what do you call them, like, notches or teeth of the chainsaw? Could those be chainsaws? Like, I keep thinking back to, there was this guy on, I think it was maybe Twitter. He was making a belt for the excess of the belt loop that goes, that you, like, normally tuck in. He made a belt for the end cap, and then he had to make the third version of the belt for the thing that was holding the belt. It was a vicious cycle, but what does she mean by that? You aren't using your abilities to the full power. Can he still control a chainsaw if he detaches his arm? Can he have multiple chainsaws and not just, you know, the 2 or possibly the 5 that he has at the moment? Yada yada. Alright, he jumps through the fire and the flames. I think she just self-detonates at the bottom of page 6. That's kind of a hard panel to interpret. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, page 7 explains it more. Good God, he got thrown through the building. Like Mark from Invincible. Alright, he is up in the air. This is versus Conquest. What is she? Did she create a bomb out of her leg?
That's cold.
That is disgusting. The duality of man. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Again, I love the use of the pitch black ink for the background. Really sets the tone. Goes straight down. Windows, obviously breaking. Oh my god, she has got his guts out. Or what used to be his guts, what's left of it. Yee! Alright, he's regenerating. Regeneration. You were revving your engine before I kicked you. He doesn't have a bottom half of his body. All right, now he doesn't have a top half of his body. Innocent bystanders just looking on. Oh, he's just a torso now. But didn't he also eat blood from the Infinity Devil? So can't he just like chomp her on the thigh or something? Oh my god. Injured. That guy's dead. Stepped on. Devil. Aki playing dead? Shison-son. Yeah.
Cold. Nice. Bro,
Oh, cut the arm off.
the way that Aki be looking, man, it's just, I don't know, man. It's intense.
I mean, he looks like he's got
intense.
1 foot in the grave already. So
Yeah, it's intense to look at that. Like, it just feels uncomfortable looking at somebody who is essentially dead, or like is, I don't know.
The light
It's
has gone
different.
out from his eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, what was it? I was thinking about something earlier in the chapter.
Bro, he is a carcass. How do you defeat her? She can make her whole body into a bomb. Is it like you just hope she gets? Is it a war of attrition versus the Colossal Titan?
I have a question. Do you think that, hypothetically speaking, well, it'll be dangerous to do this, but do you think, very dangerous, but do you think that you can potentially, like, do you think that you can use, like, Reze, for example, or a bomb, a nuke on her? Like, do you think a nuke can be stronger than the fear of her itself? You get what I mean? Like, is she as strong as, like, a nuke? Or could the actual bomb still be stronger than her? Or is it equal? Like, as much as you fear whatever that is. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't the nuke going off instill the fear needed to power her up to, if not the same level, but a higher level?
Or if it cancels out? Because, like, what if it technically is stronger than her? So, like, she, you know?
I guess it depends on, like, the public knowledge. So, in another series, again, I'll make this reference to Don to Don, information is at a very low amount for almost the entirety of the cast. Now, that could be by design, either by those in power, or alternatively, by the individuals wishing to keep the ace up their sleeve. Now, in this series, it's flipped. So, the more people that know about this thing, the more people will be fearful of it, hence the stronger the thing. So, with the societal rejection of guns across most of the world after the Gun Devil's emergence, I feel like he got either weaker, or at the very least, he wasn't gaining more power, at least significantly. So, going back to your question, do you think like a nuke would power her up? Do you think it would cancel out? Honestly, I think it would make her probably more powerful if she survives.
Yeah,
But that's the caveat. If she survives, yes, she would be more powerful. But again, how do you kill a devil? I know that we've seen them be like stabbed in the heart or just mutilated. But with these humans that can turn into devils, like the hybrids, like Denji, for example, do you really kill him by chopping off his head? I mean, he's lost his torso. He's not dead yet. Katana Man, he was pretty heavily injured, but he wasn't killed permanently.
Like, what if there's a height devil and you drop the height devil from even higher height that their fear, like the fear level,
it's like
is.
it's Portal. He just
Like, how does that work?
He keeps going through a portal.
Like, let's say that there is a height devil and the power of it is currently out of 10 is at a 7. Well, what if you drop him from an 8? You get what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but I think you understand what I'm saying. Like,
it's funny.
Like, would they get
it's
damaged
funny to think
more?
about it. It's like the whole Kinemon meme. Like, Fujimoto never thought of this. This is a question that is just off the reservation.
Because I was just thinking, like, right, like, how would you even defeat the Bomb Devil? Obviously, they're going to come up with a plan to incapacitate her or whatever, but like Aki had to play dead to even do that we just did.
To get a single strike on her that might not end up doing anything in the end.
But let's say, like, there's a military fighting against her. Like, what would they do? They probably would have to resort to, I mean, they wouldn't go with a nuke firsthand, obviously not, but they eventually might have to. Like, well, fuck. Well, let's see if this is even stronger. It's like fighting fire with fire, but like whenever you see in an anime where like two characters have similar powers, but one is stronger than the other, and the other one is kind of like, you know, kind of the inferior version of it in certain ways. And it's like, oh well, yeah, nah. What, the stronger one will always win, but I don't know.
That's a great question. I don't know.
It might be just the Kinemon.
What did you make of the fact that she cut off her finger, or she allowed it to be cut off, and it turned into a bomb? Like, what are the limits of these hybrid devils? Are there limits? Is it literally just your imagination? I mean, they're powered up by fear.
I think it is imagination based, because like the Gun Devil, how the hell can he, like, realistically, right? Just on a realistic standpoint, he's gotten so strong where he himself has become a big gun that could just decimate islands and countries, and like, so that goes into the fear thing. It's very imaginative, and then whatever Denji can potentially do, like in the end of the series, like, he's probably going to be doing something that's like you wouldn't think he would even be able to do now. But from this fight, she is technically teaching him. She kind of told him, like, I'm going to teach you how to fight here. So he might pick up some of the stuff that she's putting down in this fight. Like you said in the chapter, like, what if he has like chainsaws on the chainsaw? Like, you know, there might be a thing.
My sword has swords. Katana, man, is just like, what's Spinner's weapon from My Hero? It's just a whole bunch of my sword is made of swords.
No, imagine Denji, like, his whole body literally is like that, though. Like, I mean, he could just cut anything. Like, it's microscopic. It's,
I mean, who,
like glass
okay,
shards.
This is
like,
this
tiny,
is
tiny.
Might be, you know, super aluminum foil brain. But who's to say, like, the hair on your skin or the hair on your face or the hair on your body can't become a chainsaw? Like,
Exactly.
Who's to say that it comes, you know, out of his head, out of his arms? I think he's thinking, like, the bones, they have, like, the structure to it for his arms and his legs. But, like, I mean, technically your whole body can become a chainsaw.
That'd be insane. And it could be microscopic, like glass. Like, if you ever had like stepped in glass, or like little, like very tiny shards. Like, if something broke and you're cleaning it, you have to make sure you clean it thoroughly, or else it's gonna be like tiny shard that you can't even see. It still cuts you. And it's like, worse. Well, so yeah, the chainsaw legs. Yeah, we did see that. What's up with anime characters and their legs, man? Manga characters. Like, oh, wait a minute, I got legs. Boom. There we go. That's why I adore limbs. I adore the series where they use their legs. Like Don, they use legs over there. They use a lot of legs over there. It's like, I could think of 7 characters alone that use their legs.
My Hero did not start off that way, but by golly, it eventually
goddamn legs, man.
Oh, that's right. I have 2 more limbs I can injure. Deku no. Deku no.
That's why I always love, like, my favorite fighting style in any fiction is always martial arts, but including your legs, because it's like you're just using your body, anything on your body to fight. MC headbutts, I love that. I just love when you use anything that you got, not just your hands. Use everything.
Do you think it was purposeful that Fujimoto in this chapter was showing a lot of the viewpoints of, let's just call them citizens? It could have just been for the Aki plot twist, but I think it's also, she's trying to make a show out of this to make herself more feared to power herself up in the future.
They're gonna kill that in the movie. They're gonna make it a little longer. Have like the fear of that, like kind of
Like a little
establish
kid
that.
crying, mom, like,
Yeah,
don't
they're
look.
gonna. Yep, definitely gonna add more to that. Yo, we've been talking a lot. This arc is really good. It feels like back to the times with Undead and Donadon when we're catching up. Just, it's just, this is good. What? Anything else you want to say from this chapter, or you want to head into this next one now?
No, but before I go, I'm changing the music for you. I apologize.
Oh yeah, it's time for the main event of the evening. Probably not, because they probably get their ass whooped again, and then we'll see. I mean, Aki, he did his thing, but we'll see. All right, chapter 49, Shark Hurricane. Tatsu, I know what you are. I know what you are. Dingy torso, missing arm, Reze, Aki coming down with the katana, 2 hands on the Kenpachi shit. even one wrong move and I'm dead. If I can see the future but only a few seconds ahead, and I don't know if I can react in time either, or I can see the future by only a few seconds ahead, and I don't know if I can react in time either. Make the best call. Make the best call. Make the best call. Oh shit, that's crazy. She can really just use that as like a fucking bomb missile sword, basically. That is ridiculous, and just throw it, let it go. I'm not gonna lie, I think Reze was probably one of the first characters. I've never seen a Fujimoto interview, but it's probably one of the first characters he designed and thought about, like, power-wise, because everything she's doing is so clean. Like, every single thing she's done has been clean and terrifying. That was close. Okay, all right, Violence Fiend, you came back. Sorry, I'm so late to the party. This is the first time I've ever wanted to be friends with the devil. Whoa, timeout. I'm anemic and practically naked, and now it's 2-on-1. That's no fair. I'm reaching my limit. She said, for one, I'm butt-ass naked. 2, I'm losing blood. I'm like, balls, timeout. No timeouts. No. True that. Should we give her a handicap? No. You heard the boss. You heard the boss, man. Sorry. Okay, time in. Oh my, and there goes that fucking shit from the trailer. That fucking baby. What is that? Hurricane? Oh, they did say it was a hurt. But why? Why does it look like that? Lady Reze, Typhoon has arrived. Hey, no fair. Jesus Christ. Angel, who's that on the ground? Is that just a person reaching up at Angel Devil, giving them blood? Okay. It's okay, you're going to heaven. Interesting. I wonder if he's saying that just to put them at ease or genuinely. Probably not at ease, because I mean it's not like they're freaking out, so it might be real then, huh? I need to take your blood. I'm sorry. Damn, I love that shot though. Carrying them. That could be like a volume cover. Okay, rev it up. My boy's back. Any ordinary devil would be dead. That's my Lord Chainsaw. He's the badassest. Your girlfriend is killing too many people. Leave her loose like this, and many more will die. Choose Chainsaw. Do not let her kill you without a fight. Mitigating casualties, or do you kill her? Choose Chainsaw. Do you let her kill you without a fight, mitigating casualties, or do you kill her? I have to read that over because I read it so wrong. Pretty easy choice if you ask me. Reze's insanely strong though. Shark, you seem to know about the Chainsaw Devil. If you want to live through the day, you need to tell us as much as you can. Lord Chainsaw, ultra fast, but when he moves, he used more than feet. He used chainsaw chain to move. He throw and hook chain move from building to building. Oh yes, Samurai Sword moved around with that flashy sword draw move, and Reze used explosions to move too. So I had to apply my own powers as well. There we go. Lord Chainsaw, you genius. Lord Chainsaw, you genius. Using my chain to move? I get it. I know the answer. Exactly. All right, I'm going to do this thing. Beam, turn into a shark. Yes, sir. I got your answer right here. Okay, they bought from the trailer that we saw. I got to break in beam with my chain and ride and ride him like a horse. Pause. This not it. This not it. Is that really it? Isn't it something else? Like shooting chains from your arms and hooking them on buildings? I like that. I wonder if that's like a little meta, like, against like Spider-Man or whatever. Like, you know, like, no, I'm not gonna do Spider-Man type stuff. I'm not gonna swing on the buildings. I'm gonna do something completely different. Say what? This is the correct answer, right, Beam? Correct. Yeehaw, giddy up, Beam. Dingy. Ha ha ha, that's so funny. There you are, Chainsaw. Ah, what the fuck? Hurricane and Bomb versus fucking Chainsaw Man and Shark Fiend. Dingy, I'll make you regret reviving. Beam, don't make me regret this. Yes, sir. What in the hell? Fucking Hurricane. What
so
is that?
Disrespectful. This is how Luffy would treat Bartolomeo. And yes, I know his name is Bartolomeo, guys, but like so disrespectful. It is literally Luffy at the Coliseum in Dressrosa riding the bull. Like, I know what you are, Fujimoto.
I know we're gonna get some heartbreaking final last words from Aki, where it's like, oh, maybe I did want to live a little longer, even though I obviously couldn't. Because he's like, because even here, he's like, if you notice some of the stuff that he's saying, like this is the first time I've ever wanted to be friends with the devil. Like, he saved my life. Like, he seems appreciative, even though he's still, you know, he's dying. He's going to die soon.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I like that.
Well, you want to know what? Aki, because he's like Sir Night-Eye from My Hero Academia. So again, Fujimoto, I know what you are. He can only see a few seconds into the future. So he's going to see his death before anyone else. He even made a note in this chapter specifically, I might not be able to react in time. What if someone has a gun or a sniper rifle and he knows he's going to die? It's like the Mayuri and the Espada, to where what goes through your brain in that 3 seconds before your death? Do you relive your whole life? Is like your neurons firing to your whole body saying, move.
You know what I think is going to happen? He probably going to get shot, but obviously he sees it. Like, if he sees it into the future, so he's going to turn his head slightly, where it's going to go through. It's going to hit his brain. He's going to get fucked up and die, but like enough where he's able to, like, I don't know, say something, do something. Something is going to be something like that, where it's like just 1 millisecond of him doing something would have changed the direction of.
Here's my
everything.
thought on that. I feel like he could potentially become someone like Denji. He could become a hybrid. Now, I don't know what angel. I spoiled it. I don't know what devil would potentially give that to him. But I think that the angel devil, that was a Freudian slip, guys, my bad. I think he might become the angel devil after his death.
Huh. Imagine. Like, people, that will go viral on Twitter. We'll probably get spoiled on that.
He's angelic. he puts up the hand, you know, like Light Yagami from Death Note.
And just like well, I don't know, he might, let's just say his hair, if his hair is still black, it just would be cool to see like an angel with like black hair instead of like the white or brighter color.
Well, I was going to say, even if he just pulls a Ken Kaneki, just turns white.
Or that.
And if he is the hybrid angel devil, could he bring someone back from the dead?
Maybe. I wonder if Angel Devil has done that or tried to, if they could.
Well, you said you know about that one character. I know about her design too, and it makes me think about Himeno.
Yeah. Guys, don't spoil it for us. I think you guys know what we're talking about. It could be a completely different character, but it's eye patch.
I don't know. Yeah, it's
and like, and I don't know, just yeah. But I agree with you. I really like that panel of Angel Devil holding that person. telling them you're going to heaven too. So
what do you make of the angel devil? So let's talk about him for a little bit, because he made it a point to say to Aki that I am a devil first, angel second. In this moment, he was angel first, devil second.
That is, and I like that you picked that up, because literally it shows in order. It says, I need to take your blood. I'm sorry. That's devil after angel. Like saying that is the angel part. Like, I'm sorry, I have to do this. So I like, that's really good for Fujimoto to do it like that, in that order, based off of what they said chapters ago. I'm the other way around. And it's okay, you're going to heaven. That seemed genuine, because it's not like the person was freaking out. Like, you only said it to somebody that's like, frantic, freaking out.
That's a woman, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Do you think maybe he has certain feelings towards men versus women? Maybe given his androgynous physique? Because look at the bottom of page 10. It looks like he's tearing up a little bit.
Yeah, it does. I think he is. It could be a PTSD, like something like this happened before.
Traumatized by something. Yeah. Maybe the people in his village. Maybe he killed his mom.
Oh, wait a minute. So kind of what you just said a second ago, the whole devil before angel thing. So what if this happened before and they were devil before angel, or like he ended up like taking somebody's blood or hurting them to do that, and then was like, oh, it's okay, and then their face was probably like in fear, like, what do you mean it's okay? Like, are you taunting me as I'm dying? But here it's like more genuine, and this person's passing on peacefully.
Yeah.
Or as peaceful as possible. So maybe it was the opposite before with someone else. So heaven is real then. Because I don't think they would just lie. I don't think he would lie about that just to put them at ease, because they already are like dying. They're not freaking out.
I understand why you say that. I'm not going to agree with you in the complete sense. I think the concept of heaven is real. And again, it kind of goes back to my like God versus the concept of God, or the fear of God conversation.
But what does that mean though, when you say the concept is real? But I think that's kind of the same, or at least my idea of what heaven would be is
human ignorance is the pursuit of knowledge is what we are striving for as a species, our curiosity. And whether there is or isn't a God, let's just say, for example, it's binary. It's one or the other. There is a God or there isn't a God. So let's say, for example, there is not a God. But humanity doesn't know that. So that's why there is a fear of God either existing or not existing. And if you fear a God that does exist, it could be a vengeful God. It could be the Old Testament type of God.
So it's kind of like Fire Force, like Tom, like, well, we don't know what's the truth here, so
you're just accepting the good faith of believing in something. I just don't.
The only reason why I disagree is because it's coming from the angel devil. Like, it's if it came from another character, I'd be okay. Then I think it's just the concept of it. But it's coming from someone who was literally like everything about them, the halo, the wings. It could just be the irony for it, honestly. But going back to the portrait, like this series has a lot of biblical references, even in some of the EDs, like the third ED, for example. Like Makima looking like an angel to Denji. Was she an angel, a fallen angel that turned to a devil? Is that what we're getting to? Because, I mean, maybe.
So the reason why I went down my line of thinking, when you see this woman looking up, I'm looking at page 10 here. Look at that middle panel in the top. does that look necessarily like the angel devil, or does that look like the former angel devil, or possibly even an angel, like a pure angel? I'm not sure if that is the angel devil.
I think it is.
I mean, it could be, but I don't know. Maybe I'm looking more into that scene, but when he says, it's okay, you're going to heaven, I think he views his existence on this plane of existence as hell on earth. Because he keeps talking to Aki, I wish I could die. When I don't die, or when I do die, I won't have to work anymore. So I think his concept of what is hell, what is heaven, in death, you are going to heaven. No matter what that looks like, I think he is being genuine in what he says, but I think he has a twisted viewpoint of what the world is.
Or maybe he's a fallen angel too.
It could
maybe he was an angel.
It could just easily be that.
And then he turned. Maybe it's like atonement or something, like it, because it seems like based off of what they are, it's like, oh, I can't die. Like they're basically essentially immortal, because for one, It seems like he's really old, and then two, he can't really die under normal circumstances. So maybe because he said he couldn't, he wishes he could die soon, meaning that he could die, but it would take a long time for him to die. I don't know, it could be a punishment thing, because like, why not just like, if you wanted to die so bad, why can't you die? You know?
Yeah.
Like, is there a contract? Like the God Devil, is there a contract between the God Devil and you or something, where like you can't die unless you like complete a mission or do something to atone or something like that? Very compelling.
I don't know. That middle panel, I'm just looking at it sideways. It does not look one for one like he does on page 11. Like the tufts of hair are a little different. The eyes.
I see what you mean.
Different.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't that look like Power?
I'm looking back and forth.
Is it? Am I
kind
tripping?
Kind of.
And I was also looking at the saturation of the backgrounds. So for the woman dying and looking up, it's a darker shade of gray, and then it's a little bit lighter shade of gray when she's looking up at whatever.
I think it has to do with the light. Like on page 10, the suit is darker, the hair is lighter, and it is like, since the character is dying, is looking up towards them, like towards the sky. Sure. That might just be like the shadow. And then on the next panel, that's like actually how Angel looks like. The lighting is more accurate, I guess.
Okay. Hood Magic? No, we have not completed it yet. We are talking extensively about chapter 49. Vontae's about to get into chapter 50 in a sec. But anything else you want to talk about this chapter? This, again, I feel like this arc is just rolling along. Yeah.
Once again, I can see why this is a movie. This is a fire movie, by the way, and we're not done with it. Like, what mark in the movie is this? So where are we at now? Like,
I don't know. This may be like the halfway point.
Like, where are we? All right. Well, I'll jump into chapter 50.
Enjoy.
All right, guys, like the stream, subscribe if you are new, if you rock with Chainsaw Man, if you rock with anything else on our channel. Go on our channel. We have a lot of playlists of a lot of stuff that we react to. So mostly manga, anime, but we got some live action stuff and some new stuff that'll be coming out this year too. So stay tuned for all that. And we're nearing 1K subscribers. We're going to hit that any day now, just a handful away. All right, chapter 50 is titled Shark. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought my mic cut off, but you changed the music. Thanks. I forgot. All right, Sharknado. This is a chapter title. Whoa, damn it. Grab onto something. It's a kaiju battle. Kaiju, Tatsu, Sharknado. We know what you are. Anyway, guess I have to watch this one from the audience. Ooh, nice double spread with those panels. That's cool. That's really cool. Your aim really sucks. You're like a cockroach. We're sick of explosions. Chainsaw! Ow! Darn, what a waste. I went and cut off a perfectly good-looking leg. He ain't wrong. Lady Reze, take my blood. And he just spat out blood to her face. Yep, all good. Oh, good. Wait, not good. This is just absurd. I love that. Aki holding onto the pole. Like, you can really see the winds picking up. Like, I feel like I'm there. Wow. Grab onto something. I can't. There's no way. It's fine. It's fine. You can let me go. If I'm going to die, I'm fine with it. It only means today was my time. It's okay. I've been ready to die for ages now. You're old as hell. Okay. And then he grabs, and then he's off into the winds. Okay, flashback. Interesting. See a boat. Yeah, this is years ago. Like that boat right there. This person looks like, I want to say like indigenous. Has like a little, I don't know, like a tribe tattoo on their forehead. What? What? Why did you touch my hand? Do you want to die? Hell no, I don't. How much did that decrease my lifespan? By about 2 months. You know, it's funny. I was literally thinking when he grabbed his shirt, I was thinking like, is he going to end up touching him like on accident? Like he grabs him, touches him, boom. Or yes, Pug, yes. That's funny. If you know, you know. But 2 months, okay. At least it was just 2 months, but damn. So they say, yeah, like what, 3 years left? So now it's like, well, still around 3 years, maybe what, 2 years, 10 months. How many times is this going to happen with them too? I guess we're going to have to keep tally of it. It's going to be real interesting though if this happens. Like, I don't think it will happen often, but it would be interesting if it happens numerous times to the point where like we're aware of it. So like when it comes down to like, oh, this is my final days or my last week, we'll see how he lives his life. Then that'll be pretty cool. Like the day in the life of Aki, seeing him live his life as the time ticks down. If you want to die, do it somewhere far away from me. I'm sick and tired of people dying on me right before my eyes. That's gonna be a huge, huge moment in the movie. Yeah, man, I've got it easy. All I have to do is swing my chainsaws around like an idiot. Stay away! Jesus Christ, god damn. Dynamic duo, man. Like, seriously, they could chomp and slash and, yeah, they could, man. Now, where is Reze? Huh? Lower chains, oh, up above. Oh, shit, damn. Missile dropkick for real, for real. For all my wrestling fans out there. Youch, that hurt. Thanks for the save, Beam. Yeah. Oh, Denji, isn't it about time you gave up? Nope. All right. This is jam-packed, man. Jam-packed.
We have both the action, and then we also have the emotionate and poignant Aki and Angel Devil moment.
So that person in that flashback, man, it might have been what I was saying. Like, it happened before, where it was somebody that you played Devil before Angel.
I got the impression that that person was of Babylonia. Like a darker skin color, maybe like a, you said tribal tattoo. I thought that was more so like a,
or a mark.
I don't know, like a religious, like a pagan mark that they had on their head. But then I also think about my spoiler from JJK, so I don't know. That forehead mark just doesn't look right.
Oh, no. Oh,
yes,
no.
I know about that. I shouldn't, but I do.
Oh, no. But big shout out to Aki. That's huge for both of those characters,
was
too.
So clutch.
He's like, I know you want to die, but I can't have nobody else. And that's what I like too. Aki is kind of the same way that Denji is right now. Denji pretty much said the same thing a few chapters ago. Like, I can't do this, have people die again. Like, I can't do that. I like that a lot. They're on the same page. But it sucks because you know people will still end up dying in the series. So like, I'm not ready for like the conclusions of some of these characters because that's going to hurt seeing the people who do survive how they react to that.
And I'm just thinking, what 2 months were lost when Aki did that? You know? Because we know his death date, let's just call it, is upcoming very quickly. But, you know, like, what did you miss out? What did you miss out in the 2 months that you grabbed him? What could you have done? Is Denji gonna realize that, like, 2 months after Aki's death, like, if he had been here, I would have won?
Right. Because we really don't know. Anything could have... I like that. Because the hypotheticals, like, there's always hypotheticals in every story, but, like, that's huge hypotheticals. All the time that he is missing. Because, like, what happens if he touches them again? Like, we know that this is a duo right now, so it might happen again. Right?
Yes. So they're working together. And what's sadistic about this, and I'm starting to get that hatred again. Makima put them together. She knows he has 3 years left, and she put those two together. Like, she is the worst.
You know something too? They're gonna be put in a predicament where he has to hold on to him like long, like pretty long, relatively longer, obviously.
And it's like, you know that instance in when you can hear your heartbeat, like through your ears or whatever. It's gonna be like slowed down, and each of those heartbeats is gonna be like a month, and like each heartbeat is like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month. I've only got 6 months left.
How do you live like this? No.
He's
it's like the whole living
character.
Every day like it's your last.
And so is he, and so is the Angel Devil as well, apparently.
Ain't that interesting? This dynamic is very interesting. And it's like, it's forced because of Makima, but it's not a forced thing that Fujimoto is doing, if that makes sense. Like, you're not just forcing two characters to have this whole thing about death, right, and time. It's like, no, it just, Makima, she, like you said, you could, like, yes, she did that on purpose. Hell, you know what, too?
Game?
It could be so that, like we were saying earlier, too, for Angel Devil to transfer life to Aki, so to get Angel Devil out of the picture, because I would assume that Angel Devil is a very big threat to Makima. Like, that's a top tier threat right there.
Okay.
So what if they know that? Like, okay, well, if I have these two together, they build a bond, or really any character can build a bond with Angel Devil, but especially with Aki's situation, to kill Angel Devil. And then Aki is also not really he's a threat. He's a threat, but not a huge threat to Makima, at least not now, from what we know. He has a lot of cards, but
the perfect strategy to use against Aki is to run out the clock. So yeah. I love college football, guys. I played college football NCAA 2025 last year, and that was a method I had to use in some of the games. Like, the CPU was just too good to where if I personally did not run out the clock, I would not have won. And Makima, especially if she's lived for thousands of years, like, she's got this in the bag. She can run out the clock all day long. Aki's got, what, 3 years or 2 years and 10 months now? No, game over.
The lore in this series, yeah. It's like all these new gens, man. You know, people talk shit about new gens sometimes. Like, they always say, oh, well, my favorite for the past 15 years is always going to be my number one. I don't care. Like, no, let these new mangaka cook, because honestly, they're going to bring certain things to the plate that you probably never even thought of before. We have a few new gen series on this channel that we have covered or are covering right now. All of them have something that is truly unique that you probably have not seen, or at least done as well. Gachi Akuta, the trash tank. You've never seen that before. No one has. Dandadan, like Undead Unluck. Dandadan. Like, the whole One Piece comparison. There's no other series that has a comparison like that to One Piece. Not to that extent. Even if it's just us, that's just how we feel. But yeah.
And I feel like people put too much stock into longevity over the short and, very concentrated story that are these new gens. So, Undead Unluck for the longest time, Dawn to Dawn, even currently, like since I would say chapter 50, has been concentrated gas. Chainsaw Man, it's got a lot more to it than I ever thought it would coming into this series.
Yeah.
Based on my impressions from season 1, I did not have high expectations of this. And Fujimoto has continued to impress me. I know he's a weird guy. He has some off-the-wall ideas based on, guys, cross-promotion. We did react to Look Back on the channel, so do look at that if you're interested. No, don't look back, Vontae the second. No, I'm not talking about variants. Okay, that's enough cross-promotion. No, but to get back on point, I feel like not enough is made of the very unique either story, characters, power system, plot that you can give to your audience in a short, concentrated dose, and then you can be on your way. You can enjoy the rest of your life. You don't have to write a story for 20 years.
Exactly.
I mean, kudos to you if you can, but I really like this new wave of shonen.
See, that's why we were saying what we said about Tatsu for Dawn to Dawn. It's like, well, if he can, if he wants to, go ahead. We always like start off when we talk about this on and off camera. Like, if he wants to, if he can, if they let him, do it. But we never are like, oh, they need to just let him just go and just write.
We're not doing a Kubo. We're not doing a Kubo. We're not forcing you under threat of chainsaw, to continue writing your series.
So, yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm still very intrigued with shonen, specifically shonen manga, what they, got to give us for the remaining, these next years, all these different, because there's still going to be some diamonds. There will. Yes, a lot of us are kind of concerned by just how, the stuff that gets canceled. That's the main problem. But outside of that, they're going to be okay. As long as they let them write 15 chapters, cut them. What? No. But, anywho,
cook.
Ready for 51?
Guys, I'm going to get into the last solo chapter of the night, and then we will dual react to chapter 52. All right, let's get into it. Chapter 51, Dark Diving. Puts out the finger gun. Yeah! Blew off his arm. Oh, man. That is effective. What is her limit? This is just annoying now. Could you cut to the chase and die for me? In that case, you should have cut to the chase and killed me the first time we met. There's nowhere left for you to run. I don't know about that. You taught me how to swim. Big mistake. Oh, really? Are you gonna swim away? He pulls the Chainsaw Man cord. She shoots out a little bullet. Boom! His other arm is damn near gone. A chain? He's gonna do a nunchuck chainsaws? What? Alright, this is the kiss of death. Can you explode when you're wet? Hey, yo, Denji, phrasing. Splash. I mean, it's a great idea. It would also be terrifying if she could explode underwater. Aww. And then we have this wholesome little flashback of her teaching him how to swim. And it's morning. Okay. She's back in her human form. Denji's back in his human form. Beam is back in his human form. I can't believe it. Why did you revive me? I'm living a wonderful life. Even if I get beaten black and blue, go through hell and die again and again, as long as I get to eat good grub the next day, I can wipe the ledger clean. But if I arrested you right here and turned you over to public safety, I just feel like there'd be a fishbone stuck in my throat. Even if I'm living this wonderful life, if there's gonna be this stabbing pain at the back of my throat sometimes, it'd suck. Could you still say that if I killed you right now? If I'm gonna get killed, let it be at the hands of a hottie. That's my motto. Alright, Pixis. By any chance, do you think I still actually like you? Every expression, every blush since I met you, all of it was a lie, the product of my training. I failed. I spent too much time fighting you. I'm running now. Bye. Wanna run away with me? Ah, my heart! My Pachita heart! What? I can fight too. Raise your chances of getting away. I've killed a lot of people, you know. Letting me go means that you would be aiding and abetting a murderer, Denji. Do you understand that? Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. I still like you. You say it was all a lie, but isn't it true that you taught me how to swim? Alright, and this is gonna be an actual endearing kiss. Just kidding. Right through the bottom of the mouth. Or did she crack his neck? Oh my god. You should wise up a little. I think she broke his neck. Reze. Today at noon, I'll be waiting at that cafe. Splash. Wake up, Beam. I can't move my arms. Start the engine. Money. Creak. Slam. Meow.
Nani?
I think he is, at least he's going to try to attempt to go with her, but I think Makima's, this is when she's going to step in.
The dual react chapter. Yeah, I see what you guys are in chat. I see what you guys are in the polls. I see what you guys are. Interesting. Man, that was a great Denji moment too. Like, the thing I like about Denji is that, and once it kind of goes back to what we were even talking about with these new gen series, like, a lot of times these characters are so relatable in terms of, like, it's not, how can I say it? It's like, in older series, everything kind of feels a little performative. Like, I'm gonna say an example, like, the dramatic attacks that people, like, the different attacks and techniques that people have. I mean, it's still a thing with new gen series, but, like, it's so, like, why do you need to yell out an attack to do the attack? It's kind of like that thing where it feels like the series communicates to you in a way where, like with Denji here, you would think, right, oh, he's going to be on his bullshit talking about Makima. Like, oh no, my heart still belongs to her. That's what I thought he was still going to kind of turn to, but he was like, nah, I actually like you. Yeah, I rock with you. Like, it was that simple. And series in the past, characters often have like this conflict where it has to be dramatized to a certain extent, where it's like, come on, really? You're going to still go back? Or you still contemplating? Like, stop it. Like, you're feeling her.
I have the absolute perfect analogy to that statement. It is the Naruto still going after Sakura.
Yes.
I can't stand it. There's no reason why you two
if Kishimoto wrote, if he was in this time period and he wrote Naruto, I think I mean, I don't know this, but I think he would end up, he would have changed. Like, it'll be different. Like, if a different mangaka or him in this day and age, Naruto would have been gave up. He would have gave up at some point. And then if he came back, Sasuke come, then he probably would try, but he would approach it differently. He would have been, okay, well, I couldn't have, like, it's just so, unrealistic and so dramatized. It's just like, no, that's not realistic. I know it's fiction, but hey, fiction comes from reality. That's why we gravitate to stories that are more grounded and realistic. That's just a fact. So if fiction is based off of reality, talk to us like we're, regular, like make the characters in these series feel like real life people.
Yeah.
Because you can't relate to Naruto. Nobody can. When people say, "Oh, I relate to Sasuke," no, you don't. You don't relate to Sasuke. That's not a character.
Your whole
that
family
anybody
wasn't
can relate
killed
to.
by
No.
your older brother who had to do it to save you. Like, there is one person on the planet that might be applicable for. And
Hey, look at
you're not that guy.
The Sasuke dark character aesthetic, that he's more relatable. He's a
I
more
love
real
him
life.
100 times better than I like Sasuke.
Exactly.
It's not even close.
We would all feel like how Aki feels if we had 3 years to live in his field of work. All of us would be looking like him, thinking like him. I can't relate to Sasuke.
I saw this really cool post the other day. It was about staying
peace out,
kind. Oh, sorry.
You're probably not here.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot this stream, but this is a great volume. What I was gonna say is I saw this post the other day about the ability of humanity to stay kind through a cruel world. And there were like these people that were just so cynical of the cynicalness of society. Like, what do you mean this is a cruel world, therefore I should be cruel? No, if anything, I should be kind. I should be better than those that came before me. Like, I don't want, I have suffered personally, so I don't want you to suffer. And there's something almost profound about page 14 and how genuine Denji is when he says, "Want to run away with me?" He means that. He's not speaking with any filter. If she said yes, he would run away today. Despite his feelings for Makima, despite what he has in terms of a career path, what he feels, he had a unique experience and a genuine experience when Reze taught him how to swim. And he recognizes that. That's the biggest part of it. He's an idiot in like the book sense or like the school smarts, but in the street smarts, like in a real human interaction that you have with someone, he can recognize if you're being genuine or not.
This is another thing too. So we already kind of predicted that Makima was going to pop up probably in the next chapter, the cafe, that kind of thing. So it's interesting because like now that we see him like this, she's going to flip it all the way around and get him right back within her palm.
It'll be a reset of sorts.
Yeah, but I like the fact that he didn't have to have that internal struggle. Oh, Makima or Reze. No, that's the stuff that I talk about where I kind of get tired of in a lot of stories nowadays, or not nowadays, but before, years ago, where it's like, come on, all you have to do is think for a minute,
5 seconds,
maybe 30 seconds, less than that, right? Who would be better for me?
You know who's better for you.
He knows, like, even though Denji is naive, he knows you're more like appropriate for me. He knows that. Other series from the past, they will do something where it's like, oh, I don't know, and then it's like a gag or something. Like, I don't, like, come on, why are we doing this? Like, no, I hate that. Like, stop, don't do that. Like, I don't know, I just had to. That's something I truly appreciated a lot, though, especially from his character, because Denji was a character that he's never. Until like this volume, he started to move me a little bit more. I know a lot of people liked him because he was just way different, but I just like the fact that, kind of like how you were saying about like season 1 going into this, we didn't think we were going to feel like this. Not necessarily. We thought it was going to feel always like how season 1 felt like, but it's more that meets the eye with Denji. Like, he's actually a good kid. He has some fundamental understanding of the world around him. Not that great, but good enough where he can understand, this girl right here will actually be good for me. Even though I just had this long ass fight with her, a movie length fight with her. He knows she's better for me. And it's not that he even compared it to Makima. He just knew it immediately. You're the right one for me. He didn't have to think about Makima at all. It just drags it.
At that point, he didn't even, like, how do I want to put this? He didn't care about her baggage. He didn't care about the fact that she had killed all those people, that she had betrayed him, that she had tried to kill him. Denji is not only true to himself, I feel like he has a very nuanced view on everyone around him. He is what I would consider to be an excellent judge in the moral sense.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to fault you. He will take in all the information before he makes a decision on you. And he will even give you like a second chance. So there was no reason that he had to save her from drowning. Like, she could have died right there. Like, but everything that he's done has been true to himself and how he feels about those around him.
Also,
I just love that genuineness from him.
I do want to say this though. A lot of times in series, a character, most of the MC will save a character that don't really give them a real good reason to save them. So kind of like when you mentioned Sasuke, Naruto and Sasuke, right? Like, sure, they were friends, but they weren't like that close, like brothers. Like, no, that I never bought that. But she gave him a good reason as to why he would like her. So it makes perfect sense why he would be like, yeah, I'm down. Even though they went through this whole fight, like, she treated him very, very well when they first met. So I just like that, because a lot of times in series, characters don't give the MC a great reason to save them. They just say, oh, well, I just want to save you just because that's what I'm just a hero. Like, that's nice. Lazy. I like that. But give me a reason. And Denji gave us a reason. Had he not had that relationship with her, he would not. Denji's a character, he wouldn't care about her. He wouldn't. But since they have this relationship, it makes sense for him to do that. So, Fujimoto, you know how to write, man. I think you know how to write romance. Really well.
And it's such a breath of fresh air. I love seeing romance, even in shonen series. When done right, it's great. Hood Magic, thank you for letting us know that part 1 ends after volume 11. Welcome, Mr. ZeelyX. Again, it goes to show Denji's not perfect, but you know, he's an overall good kid. He gets a passing grade. On the pass or fail scale, he gets a pass.
Yeah, Pale Jennifer Lopez. Special attacks, you see? It's like, yo. All right, last chapter. I might actually let you go.
Okay.
Even though it's back-to-back, but you go for this one first. I wonder what this chapter is going to be.
All right, guys. So what we like to do every volume, in case you join the stream a little bit late, we like to do 1 to 2 chapters per volume for these volume catch-up streams that both Vante and I will react to on camera, on mic. So he's going to get out of here for a sec. I'm going to go ahead and react to this chapter first. And then once I'm done, have a quick little discussion with you all. I'll bring him back in. You'll get his reaction. And then we'll discuss a little bit before the end of the stream. But again, please, please, please like the video for us. Like the stream for us, I should say. Gets us out to more Chainsaw Man viewers. And I do know you guys were on break this week, so hopefully you enjoy our content and come back every Tuesday. We do plan to do this every Tuesday evening, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. All right, that being said, let's get into it. All right, so the last chapter for tonight is going to be chapter 52. Lost Love Flower Chainsaw. Piles of bodies. There's a fairy tale Soviet mothers tell their kids when they scold them. Alrighty. They tell them there's a secret room in the Army's ammunition storage filled with kids who don't have parents. The kids in there have no freedom. They can't even go outside. They're treated like objects, and their bodies are used in experiments until they die. It was supposed to only be a fairy tale until a newspaper ran a story on how that secret room really existed. An American journalist tracked down the truth. For a while, it was the talk of the town. They even published photos of the kids who were in there. Why Aki's devil hunting buddy knew about her beforehand. But it wasn't long until no one was talking about it anymore. The girl who tricked Denji is one of the kids from that room. Soldiers the Soviets created to serve their government. Alright, and this is the red flower from the trailer, not to be confused with the other flower that Denji ate, regurgitated, and then gave to her. Guinea pigs, you'd call them. The 1108 Tsubasa Shikansen, bound for Yamagata, will depart momentarily. Alright, she's there without the cap, waiting for Denji, walking just like at the end of the season 1. And here come the rats. Oh my god. The rat devil? Me too. Me too what? Why do I have to be right? I like the country mouse too. Yeah, you're done. You're done. You're done. My friend has this farm out in the country. Every fall, I go visit and give them a little help with their work. Rats hide in the soil in the fields. They'll damage the crops. So before the ground can be covered by snow, you have to exterminate them. You do it by digging into the soil and having dogs catch and kill them. And I couldn't tell you why, but I find watching that to be very calming. There goes her arm, so she can no longer pull the pin to transform. She backs up. I don't even know how Makima did that. Don't get me started. What the hell? It's like a javelin? That's why I like the country mouse. Alright, I think Reze is trying to go in for the kill because she pulled out a little knife from her, let's just call it a back pocket. Oh my god, she got javelined from above by the angel devil. Don't hold her like you're consoling her. She's dying. Really? Why didn't I kill you the first time we met? Denji. Truth is, and he's sitting at the cafe. This is tragic. I've never gone to school either. Oh! And then the imagery of her in the almost like the Japan Red Sun aesthetic with Makima or possibly the angel devil standing above her when she's a Soviet spy. Oh, he cooked with this chapter. I told you to come with Aki. You didn't want to make Aki kill a girl. You're kind. I am an angel after all. Tell me, is the city a good place? And he's got flowers for her. Denji, I need to close now. Face it, she was out of your league. You lived in separate worlds. You'll meet a girl who's right for you eventually. Oh, and Makima's gonna walk in. How dare you stand where she should have stood? Oh, or power. Power! I'm back. I followed your scent here. What a puny face. Yeah. What's with these flowers? These should suit me perfectly. Gimme! Hey, don't eat them. Those are mine. Thief! Denji is just like me. And no, I don't eat flowers. I don't mean that. Chat, don't clip that. But in the sense of, like, I'm a stress eater. God damn. What a chapter. It was a little predictable. I'm not gonna lie. But that does not make it bad. And let me switch out of that intense music, because what has happened has happened. Bruh. And while, yes, it is very likely that she is dead, I can kind of see a twisted scenario in which Makima is keeping her as a guinea pig. So, relating back to the first story that was told to Aki at the beginning of the chapter, Reze could be, robbed of her freedom. She could be chained up again by Makima. And underneath, wherever they're keeping all the devils at, I'm pretty sure they could keep the bomb devil hidden underground or, in this maximum security prison. And Reze also had the change of heart to where she wanted to be with Denji. She went back, but what the hell happened? How did Makima transform from the amalgamation of rats to be I just don't get her. Anything else you guys want to add before I get Vante back in here? Please let me know in the chat. Very soon I will send the message to him. That was a fantastic chapter. I think I've come to accept the results of this chapter, but I don't like it. Oy, oy, oy. A perfect ending to the volume, though, I'll just say. Also, Fujimoto, kind of a sadist in terms of introducing these dope female characters, and then, what happened with Himeno, what happened with Reze, what could happen with Power. What magic, that is too funny. Yeah, she got offed in one chapter, and we're going to spend 30 minutes fighting her. Oh, yeah. I can see what you guys mean. In terms of the movie format for an arc, this is almost a perfect open and shut case for a candidate for a movie. I think Mugen Train was pretty good as a movie for Demon Slayer. I had some issues with how open-ended the arc ended, or I guess you could argue didn't end. But yeah, this was perfect. Now, I wonder if the words that we heard from the end cap portion of season 1, I wonder if that was Reze speaking here, or if she was her initial walk up or conversation with Denji.
Yo, what's up?
Cinema.
Oh, okay. I mean, literally, the movie. Yeah. All right, chapter 52, Lost Love, Flower Chainsaw. I don't know about that title, man. Let's see. Hey, Kishibe, what's up, my boy in Goated VA? You know what I'm saying? Goated, just Goated, man. There's a fairy tale Soviet mothers tell their kids when they scold them. They tell them there's a secret room in the Army's ammunition storage filled with kids who don't have parents. The kids in there have no freedom. They can't even go outside. They're treated like objects and their bodies are used in experiments until they die. Okay, so we're going to get her backstory. Then, since the whole Soviet connection with her speaking Russian or singing that song in Russian, it was supposed to only be a fairy tale until a newspaper ran a story on how, so that's probably what Nomo was referring to when he said, could it be? Nah, it couldn't be her. But It was supposed to only be a fairy tale until a newspaper ran a story on how that secret room really existed. An American journalist tracked down the truth. For a while, it was the talk of the town. They even published photos of the kids who were in there, but it wasn't long until no one was talking about it anymore. The girl who tricked Denji is one of the kids from that room. Soldiers. The Soviets created to serve the Soviets created to serve their government. Okay. And then the whole flower thing. I don't know why it reminded me of like Stranger Things, rainbow, sunflower, Elle and other kids, guinea pigs, you'd call them. The 1108 Tsubasa Shikansen bound for Yamagata. Okay, so she on the move. Will depart momentarily. Okay. Paneling. Where is she going? Is that the alleyway? Oh, is that from the post credit from season 1? I'm scared though. She gonna walk into Makima or some shit, man. Oh, or rats. Okay, ew. Is this New York? I'm just playing. Sorry for the New Yorkers. I was just a stray. My bad. Me too. There goes Makima. I like the country mouse too. This is the end of the movie for sure. So this is like the pull up. This is like the Shigaraki pulling up on 9 in the second movie in Heroes Rising. This is Akaza Rengoku or something like that. I feel like my friend has this farm out in the country. Every fall I go visit and give them a little help with their work. Rats hide in the soil in the fields. They'll damage the crops. So before the ground can be covered by snow, you have to exterminate them. You do it by digging into the soil and having dogs catch and kill them. Dogs, huh? Denji? Obviously, this is a whole analogy. It's probably like a analogy upon an analogy. Because this is Reze's analogy that she's using her own analogy to her, whatever. And I couldn't tell you why, but I would find watching that too very calming. To be very calming. So she slices off her fucking arm. How did you do that? I didn't see you make one movement. I did not, Makima. I didn't see you make one movement. Unless there's somebody else that's there, I don't know, from above or something. That arrow going down, that just, fuck. That's why I like the country mouse. Oh my god, just impaling her. Oh, it was somebody. It was the angel devil. Wow. Yikes. And he gonna hold her in hand and kind of remind me when she did that to Denji. Obviously, it was different, but it reminds me of the same thing. Was she gonna get her heart? Wait. It might be the same thing. Is she gonna get her heart? Really? Why didn't I kill you the first time we met? Denji, truth is, I've never gone to school either. I told you to come with Aki. You didn't want to make Aki. You didn't want to make Aki kill a girl your kind. I'm an angel after all. And then the rat's looking at her. Or him, I mean, my bad. It's just the depiction. Obviously, he's androgynous, so. Tell me, is the city a good place? This is a lot to unpack here. Like, now this is true poetry. If you know, you know. Literally the only person to know it, because we talk about another series off camera. You'll probably see one day, guys. We'll talk about it. Denji, I need to close now. Face it, she was out of your league. You lived in separate worlds. You'll meet a girl who's right for you eventually. But like, why is this guy telling him that like that? Almost feeling like it's like Makima set this NPC guy up too, the guy that works here. It's like, why would he be saying all of this? Like, really? Unless it's just Denji imagining him say that. But if he actually is, then like, what? Put power! I'm back. I followed your scent here. What a puny place. yeah, what's with these flowers? These should suit me perfectly. Gimme. Hey, don't eat them. Those are mine, thief. Okay, well, GG to Reze. There's a lot to unpack here.
There's about 7 or 8 topics I want to talk about, so I don't know. Wherever you want to start, man.
Go off. You go off.
First point I will make is sort of a pushback to what you were saying about the coffee manager. That was Reze's boss. So obviously he saw those two getting very friendly with one another. So I did not take his words to be planted by Makima. I think he was always skeptical of their relationship, but
it's just like, why would
saw that they were both
like
happy to one another.
But it's like, why would he say that? Like, who says that? Like, I get it. He's sitting here for a long time. You're like, okay, get out of here. But like, really, you have to be that? Like,
I don't know.
He could figure that out.
I didn't really take too much of it.
No, I was just saying that, like, for me, it's not that I genuinely thought that Makima said. It's just that him saying as like, who are you to talk about? Like, shut up. I don't care. You're the boss. Yeah, you observe our conversations, but like,
that could
it's
just
not
be
your business.
Fujimoto talking.
It could be. This is like, it's not your business though. Like, yes, I'm here at your establishment, but that's none of your business. But anyway,
want to just start from the beginning?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. The Soviets. What?
So is the Soviets, right? And every story is always.
What are they up to?
It's always the child.
Stranger Things. They're just
fucking Black Widow.
Shit they shouldn't be.
It's always.
My God.
Well,
and the thing is, she literally got a flower from the same. So as funny as this sounds, it's just like the flower started that story. It started with Denji, and then it started her for her death. So like I said, perfect cinema, beginning and end. The flower was so representative of this entire arc. Which, when we saw Reze for the initial poster, she was in a bed of flowers. Just cinema. What else?
I'm like more confused than anything though.
With Makima?
That's why I'm just letting you lead the way.
Okay.
Like that angel.
I have no effing clue how she was able to appear out of a group of rats. What?
Yeah, you're a devil.
There's no other explanation.
Only a devil would appear from fucking rats.
That is literally Stranger Things. That is a demon from another world.
Yes. Whenever you see a swarm of things go towards something in an area, that is no bueno.
That is never. That is no bueno.
Even if it's flowers, like, that looks kind of weird. What the hell could that be? And yeah, Hood Magic, we did react to the trailers. I might rewatch the trailers too to just look at some of this stuff again.
Going back to page 9, this I think is the crown jewel of this chapter. Anything from that page that you have a thought on? I know you said like it's just this chapter was a lot to digest. Yeah, Hood Magic. Vontae took care of the first one for his reaction. I was out of town on vacation, and then we both reacted to the more recent one together.
I think, like I was saying when I was reading it, it's like she used her analogy. Use her own analogy onto her analogy. She was talking about the whole rat thing and the dogs. The dogs meaning, when you think about it from her perspective as the boss, right? Denji, Angel Devil.
Okay.
And we talked about it earlier in the volume that Angel Devil might be like like her best soldier, her biggest threat and best soldier. That's why you have to have the Angel Devil. You have to have him under your wing. No pun intended. Really, no pun intended.
You ready to walk with me here? Because I'm about
Go
to
ahead.
take us on a journey. I don't think that was an analogy at all. Or in the very loosest sense.
That's kind. It's okay. Go
You
ahead.
ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. My friend, I'm gonna stop right there. What did we say earlier in the volume? Another devil has a farm. What type of farm? Are you farming fear? Do you have kids locked up?
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
In the country, every fall
Rats.
I go to visit. Didn't she say that she was going to be out of town? Or there was an upcoming trip that she had?
I think yeah.
This could
And
have
then
been
the rats.
recently.
Fear.
The rats hide in the soil in the
Dogs.
fields. It's the everyday person that's trying to be something. No, you're just a rat. You're nothing more than a rat. You'll always be a rat. So before the ground can be covered in snow, you have to exterminate them. She's exterminating a rat this chapter. And then finally, you do it by digging into the soil and having dogs catch and kill them. Is there
Why she gotta
something
perform
beneath the
this?
surface that we should be concerned about? Like, I'm not talking like surface up. I'm talking like, is there a primordial thing in the earth
Well,
that is
the way
causing
I-
these things?
my interpretation is that it's simply as the devils want to rule the earth, so they want to weed out the rats, aka the humans, and just
Mhm.
live on their land. Like she was saying, the farm. So before the ground can be covered by snow, you have to exterminate the rats. So if you want
That's
to enjoy
insane.
this life, this farm. All right, Sherm, you know you're the GOAT, man. I'm glad you was here to make this live.
Watch the Don to Don Fever Dream stream. So the next thing that I want to bring up from that specific page,
It's like Squid Game too, man.
human,
Like it just feels like
humanity.
VIP, frontman, different location. It just feels like that too, you know.
Let's just think about it. Do you think maybe something snow-based could be her weakness? Something either snow-powered, ice-powered, when hell freezes over?
Yes,
I don't know. That might be a reach.
it could be. I mean, it could be the snow thing, like her. Yes, ice being, because you know,
But I
in
just
some
think back
depictions,
to
hell is
our first
freezing.
Our first depiction of the Gun Devil's rampage. It was in the snowy environment where Aki lived.
Yes. Also, blood is a big component with these devils, right? And these fiends, they have to
Yes.
consume blood to get themselves, or else they'll be anemic. Anemic, blood, loss of blood, cold. If Makima is a devil, and like you just said a second ago, if like her
It's very-
weakness is literally cold,
And she's cold
Then-
emotionally.
so like the opposite of like a Muzan and those demons, the sun, like
Mhm.
have it be, because in certain religions and just depictions anywhere, sometimes hell is frozen, it is not fire. So could be like that here.
Okay, so that was like an entire 10-minute segment on one page.
Angel.
Angel is next. What do you make of the fact that Angel made the decision not to bring Aki? I feel like that's going to have a domino effect later on, because Aki is still infatuated with Makima as well. Like, he still feels like he wants to be with Makima.
You know something about the Aki thing with Makima? I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like we're not really seeing a realistic, like it doesn't, maybe because
I mean,
of
it's
the
the
Himino
Naruto
thing.
Sakura thing.
Yes, that's what it feels like.
And I
And
accept
I don't
that
quite
because
understand why
Denji
it's like
isn't
that,
like
though.
that. It could be just like she is the most powerful devil hunter, or she's the head
Kinda
of the
admires her.
program.
Yeah, he
that
admires her kind of.
He doesn't have love for her, he has affection for her.
Yeah,
If
it's
that
like,
makes
oh,
sense.
you're
You're
a
what I
efficient
want
woman.
to be.
I like you. Yeah.
You said something about stealing Reze's heart, and I took it to mean the story at the beginning of the chapter. What if they lock her up underneath where they have all the other devils, and she is
That's
now
what I
a
think.
guinea pig?
Yep.
Like, she's not actually dead,
I don't think
but
she's
she
dead.
is under Makima's control, and she'll bring her out when she needs a little treat for the dog. That is Denji.
Yes.
And this is going to hurt Denji so immensely when she brings her back.
If she was dead, she'll be mutilated. In this series, when people die,
She'd
get
be
up.
squished.
Or they get disappeared like him, you know. Like, yeah, it'll be bad. Yeah, squished, literally. So, damn, that sucks. So imagine when Denji sees her again and she's not the same. She's like, just...
Why did you leave me?
Mentally.
That line always hurts my soul. I both hate and love seeing and hearing that line.
Oh my god! Imagine like when she sees him being quote unquote lovey-dovey with Makima, like what that would do to her mentally after what just happened here. Oh, she would.
Makima might show her that. She might torture her. It's not just that you're held in captivity. It's not that you don't have freedom, but she's also torturing you psychologically, emotionally. And then the whole conversation about city mouse versus country mouse, like the angel devil is now starting to question, I think, Makima's decisions. I feel like the angel devil is going to start to have some agency about himself.
Do you think they're related? Like, I mean, at this point, Angel Devil and Makima, like...
In what way?
Well... We kind of already talked about both of them, angel aesthetic or just in general. But, I mean, they do look similar. I always thought they looked similar. But, I don't know. It kind of comes off as like a little brother, a little sibling, or like...
Interesting. I mean, maybe. I wouldn't put it past Fujimoto.
And Makima didn't do anything, by the way. Like, she just... Angel Devil. You do it.
She has her pawns. She doesn't need to get her own hands dirty. I mean, she already literally appeared from a group of rats. Like,
bro,
how much dirtier could you get?
But do you know how crazy that is? That you literally are trying to... She's very performative here. Using the rats to come here. And then to use that analogy.
This is not the only time she's been performative. She's a very like showboaty type of villain. I'm coming.
Oh, it's gonna get scary. Whatever the worst shit that she's done that people claim that she's, I think it's gonna be some more performative shit that's gonna really like piss me off, man. Cause that's nasty. You really had to use her poetry of the whole country mouse and city mouse. Bring little rats here as you came here. To prove a point. Over-prove a point. That's crazy. That's like bringing a bucket of blood to somebody. Like, look, you see this blood? You know what's in your body? This supply of blood is the amount that's in your body. And then just say some crazy shit like, I can void you of this. I can drain you. Pause.
I had an idea about Makima. Do you think it is maybe similar to the conversation that Armin and Zeke had in the past? Do you think she appears as anyone's biggest fear? Because I want you to take a look at, what page is this? Page 10. That top panel. Do you see a single rat in sight?
Nope.
It was almost like she was the rats. So I think she like tap into Reze's consciousness and this is like a subconscious
Well,
fear.
yeah, because how would
she
she
might
know
have?
about this conversation? How would she know about the conversation with Denji? Did he bring it up?
I didn't even think about that. No, like unless it's. I think it is a pretty well-known proverb, but how would she know that Reze had that conversation with Denji?
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that might be the final seal.
and even that panel too, the right beside on page 10, like with her eye, you see her eyes. That's why I like the country mouse. It sounds like very interpersonal. Like she's trying to get, like she understands her, that
The mindset.
Yeah.
Well, because at first I thought those rats were being killed. So on page 8, when they're just like falling down, I was thinking to myself, like, are there just going to be a whole bunch of rat bodies like Stranger Things season 3? No, there's no rats. No, of course, it could just be Fujimoto not wanting to draw rats, but...
So the next person I'm thinking about then is going to be Power. See what Power is going to see.
What has
That's the only
Power
other person
already seen?
Yes, true. So you think it's like a Aizen, his Kyoga Sogetsu. Wow, Ichigo, he was like, "Hey guys, what are y'all doing? Like, yo, y'all killing Momo. You're attacking Momo. What are y'all doing?" I can see it. They can't like
elite reference.
Is it like
elite
that, or is like
reference.
Denji's the only one that sees her as like bubbly, nice, and beautiful, and sunshines and rainbow, but everybody else sees her as like something just bad. Like, what did Kishibe? What does he see? Like, what? He just see like a silhouette with like glowing eyes or something, just mysterious, ambiguous. I can't read her, but she's bad news.
A silhouette from another series, you might say.
Yes, especially with these alleyways and stuff. I mean, hey. Honestly, that's why when we were talking about earlier in the middle of the stream about how all these new gen series, like, they have something that they're all similar in certain ways. There's so many connections that we've made with all these series that we read, from Undead to Don to Chainsaw Man, hell, JJK. Like, all these series have something very similar, whether it's a character, an ideology, some kind of plot relevance, something. There's always something, but it's always going to be unique. What's up with that spear too from the Angel Devil?
I didn't know he had weapons like that. There was also like, I don't know, like not like a Mjolnir, but kind of like a holy staff, a holy spear.
Power's back. Hey. That's not the girl though. Reze is the girl. That's the girl.
I hate the fact that Makima got all chummy with Reze as she was dying, or presumed dying.
I think that is supposed to like be a parallel to what Reze did to Denji with the whole heart thing. I think that's what it kind of meant. And like what you said, to lock her underneath in that prison area. Something like that. Because it was exactly the same. Like, she attacked how about to say Renji? Ew. Denji. It's because rats are in this chapter. Anyway, Denji. Sorry for Renji fans out there.
That's the type of content you can expect on our channel.
From time to time. But yeah, like, she did the same thing to Denji and then tried to get the heart. It was like literally, I think she grabbed his hand and everything. And what chapter was that actually?
Well, doesn't that make you feel like Makima's been watching this story with us?
So I think she's like clairvoyant or something, like you were saying, or we were watching season 1.
Omnipotent. I mean, look, there's the whole
satellite.
Oh my god, that would be fire. Now that I think about it. So the problem of God, I think it's like the 3 O's. Have you heard of this before?
What? Omnipotent, omnipresent,
and the third one. It's like basically all good, all knowing, all powerful.
Oh, all knowing. Yeah.
So, what if not all good? So all powerful, all knowing, but not all good.
Trifecta. Yeah, chapter 44. page 10. It's like the same, very similar to
That
chapter
attack.
52. Is that page 10 as well? No, when Reze
Gets
after she
stabbed.
attacked Denji in the heart thing, I'm going to take your heart now. That page 10 and 11 on chapter 44.
I still have chapter 52 brought up, but let me get 44 pulled up. What a insane stream tonight.
Yeah, 3 hours. Haven't seen that in a minute. There was a lot to talk about for every chapter though. Like every chapter had like a 10-minute at least conversation. At least 10 minutes. But page 10 and 11, I think, because I went back to 52 right now. But yeah, it's the same. Attack, hold the hand, get close to them. It's like you're like, what? You're caressing them. You're what is that?
In the hand that got chopped off. She got her hand chopped off this chat. You know, I think Makima's just watching Denji.
Yeah. And yeah, Hood Magic. I think it is very heavily hinted in season 1.
But what I love about it, it's the type of mystery that I have no clue. I honestly don't know, and I have not been spoiled, thankfully, on what her power is. So this is
right.
all spitballing.
I'm not gonna. I really think like I don't. I feel like I know. We know certain capabilities of it, but like, yeah, what it is like specifically, I don't know. I really do think it has to do with like some kind of remote control thing. I just don't know why is it so strong? Because she is literally remotely doing like squishing people's head. Like, how are you doing it?
The only explanation I could offer is the god devil. Because,
yeah, honestly,
you know, it does check a lot of boxes. I can't wait to watch this movie in a few months.
And this is another thing. Like, I would think that Makima is the big bad of the series, but I don't even know. Like, I don't know because there's a part 2. I have no clue what happened in part 1. The only things that I've seen from part 2, like I said, I only seen like 2 characters in part 2. Denji and some new girl. That's it. I've never seen no one else, so I don't even know what's going on. So I don't know, man. What's going on?
Double BB, that's a good point. So Makima likes the country mouse because she likes watching them die.
I'm like, why, man? Damn, what's wrong with you? Is it just because I just like it?
She's not all good. That's why.
And hey, she might be one of the villains that I've been saying, hey, it's okay, man. You know, moves on. You know, hey, just be an asshole.
What I really like about Makima's character, if she is, let's just call her an endgame antagonist, is she seems bored or disinterested in some of these scenes. So page 15, she looks, I don't want to say sad, but almost like this is too easy. Or
even
like,
13.
Yeah, that too.
It's like just, and usually she smiles when she has that cold stare, but she's not smiling.
And you even notice on page 10, it doesn't show her mouth, so we don't know if she's smiling or not. She has a little wry smile on the bottom, but it's not. She doesn't emote a
cold
lot.
character.
Yeah.
This is a cold character. I can't wait till we get all caught up.
At least I know we get some caught up.
Don we ain't getting nowhere. Like we don't know nothing. But in a good way, in the best way possible, guys. The best way possible for Don. But
I feel
Chainsaw,
like we're gonna get
our answers.
some answers with Chainsaw Man, but like the burning questions, like what is even Makima up to, or what is her goal, her purpose? We might not even know that by the time we get caught up.
Yeah. No, man.
All right, I'm gonna close that tab. But yeah, perfect. You know, like start to finish arc. Really, the ideal choice for a movie. a manga arc that gets
Absolutely.
adapted into a movie. It has a clear beginning, middle, end, full circle moments for all of our characters, and it does lead us into season 2 content, which I'm hoping gets announced pretty soon after the movie, but
Mm-hmm.
let them cook.
I feel like this is gonna be a movie I'm gonna rewatch a lot. But I feel like they're gonna kill the direction. Like, all from the trailer. How do we have like? We can already tell that there's good direction from the trailer, just from like Reze's and Denji's conversations alone. Her face with the flower, the blushing, like that is literally what we got in the manga. And then yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
But dope stream, dope discussions, dope chat. You guys are very interactive with Chainsaw Man. We love to
Thank
see
you, everyone. We had a couple of new faces in here tonight, a couple of familiar faces. Yeah, just really appreciative. Channel's in a great spot at the moment, and we can't wait to get into more.
Yes, sir. So, that being said, lots and lots of content on the channel, lots and lots of playlists with different anime, manga, live action series. And we will be here for the movie once again. So, you guys will see that on YouTube. Come the fall time, that will be up. And yeah, so once again, guys, like the stream. If you haven't, subscribe to your boys. Roll to 1K. We're literally right there. Like, we're going to hit it any day now. So, we're ready for that 1K. But with that being said, man, hopefully you guys have a good night, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, good morning, wherever you are in the world. But please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream. And peace.